just in case you've been sleeping under a rock for the rest of this VSS, I'll give you a quick reminder. We've got Inox leading the way for Big Frames, followed up by Cryocells, SVL, Nerfed, and lastly, but certainly not least, Koala Noob rounding out that roster there for Big Frames. We are moving into this best of 3 matchup, our only best of 3 of the day. And boy, do we have a doozy on our hands as we move into Agent Select here for Ascent. And everything as expected, ringing through for Big Frames. No hesitation in those selections, showing us exactly what we're talking about. They are very comfortable with these picks, very comfortable on this map. Taking a look on over at Dog Team Club Org, a little bit of a mix-up from their lineup. They're picking up the Cypher for that extra info gathering ability, as well as the Phoenix, trying to maximize their vision denial there from that flash utility. And so we'll see who the last pick rolls in through here as we have 30 seconds remaining on the Agent Select.
Come on, 12 PK, what are you going to... Oh, there it is. Probably another Jet Opper is 12 PK, but this is a very interesting agent selection here. We've got the Phoenix, we've got the Jet, we've got the Cypher like you were talking about. So a little bit different than we've been seeing here on Ascent. We've seen a lot of mirror matches with the Killjoy, etc. You know, we've got an Omen. And there is no Omen, speaking of, on the side of Dog Team Club Org. I feel like this might actually be kind of hard for them. They don't have a ton of smoke potential with their current agent roster, so that's going to be very interesting, especially when it going up against an Omen, and a very learned Omen indeed on the side of Big Frames.
Yeah, absolutely. I do expect Nerfed there to pick up the Omen for the side of Big Frames. But yeah, on the side of Dog Team Club Org, I think it's very interesting because I feel like what they've picked themselves up is a hard counter to the Killjoy of Inox. Not only do they have the Hunter's Fury coming out from Kazblood there to snipe down that lockdown, but they've also got the flashes coming out from Yum, who's going to be able to blind those turrets, blind those alarm bots. We'll see if that shuts down the potential of this Killjoy as Big Frames wasting no time here on the attack, surging forward onto the B site, but they take so much damage moving forward. It's going to be tricky for them to land this site, and Kazblood and Electric come up big with 2 early kills, but Koala Noob picks up 2 kills of their own, bringing us into a 3v3 as the spike goes down. Dog Team Club Org on the retake now, wasting no time, pushing through from the CT side of the map, trying to find some blind damage, finish off some of these lower members here from Big Frames. They won't be able to get it done, so they're going to have to push on forward onto the site. They're going to have to take them head on, and here it comes. Yum07 gets taken out by Diamond, but Diamond gets the response, but it's going to be Koala Noob out on top for now with the triple kill, leaving just Diamond here, the lone dog remaining, but brings himself into a 1v1. And this is an excellent position for Diamond as Koala Noob only has 7 HP remaining. Koala Noob's going to have to get the drop onto Diamond. Diamond with excellent smoke there. Man. Gets themselves, oh, it's close, but I do believe, yes, Diamond gets the defuse there. Diamond, expertly played, delivers the round over to Dog Team Club Org, getting the edge over the reigning champions.
That was definitely a fantastic hold from Dog Team Club Org. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my brain, but that was a little tough there. I don't know what happened. But Dog Team Club Org had a fantastic retake, of the B site. And, I mean, I feel like Diamond had no reason to win out on some of that, but just the health bars on Big Frames, the health pool was just so little. I mean, it was so tough for them to even get a shot out on Dog Team Club Org, but not this time. Or, 12 PK takes out Koala Noob. And just reiterating what I was just saying.
Yeah, no SMG required for 12 PK. Gets it done with the Ghost. Meanwhile, we have Yum with this Ares capable of dealing out big damage here onto Big Frames. See how this setup pays off. Oh, but Nerf peeks around the corner. Yum wasn't expecting, and that's going to be a free kill for the likes of Nerf. Electric tries to find some revenge there, but forced to back away back to B site. So Big Frames get themselves on equal footing despite the firepower disparity that exists between them and Dog Team Club Org. Dog Team Club Org with a bit of pressure here, but look at Diamond with the Phantom here with the light armor. A gutsy buy for the second round of the match. See how it pays off as Big Frames now spread themselves out a bit. This is a bit of a force buy, a bit of a gamble for Big Frames. See how it plays out for them as now they looked once again to execute out onto B site. Here comes the push. Electric with the excellent camera gets the intel, almost finds the kill, but SVL with that crouch there wins out the trade over Electric, and that's going to be Big Frames setting themselves up in a 4v3, but once again the health bars are so rough for Big Frames, and 12 PK takes advantage, takes down Inox, and Diamond takes a shock dart to the face, brought down to 50 HP. As Dog Team Club Org, as the clock works against them, trying to work their way out onto B side. Big Frames are well set up here. SVL literally dancing on the edge, takes down 12 PK. Certainly wasn't expecting that, and Nerfed follows up, leaving just Diamond and his trusty Phantom here. Diamond finds that opening kill on the cryocells, but SVL through the wall takes his head off, and Big Frames even it up 1v1, 1-1 off of the back of something we know them well for, is that second round force buy.
Well, you said it all, Dilly. That you did. Said it all. It is plain and simple to see Big Frames pushing forward with a nice buy, looking good. And SVL coming out on top with a nice 3K last round. That was beautiful. Love that.
Yeah, very important round for Big Frames there. And you can see it on the side of Dog Team Club Org that has brought them to their knees economically. Only Sheriffs and Sheriffs and Classics rather for the side of Dog Team Club Org to try to hold off Big Frames. 12 PK gonna try to find a cheeky edge there with that one way. So close to finding a head, but won't be able to find the damage that they need. Big Frames won't want to play a dangerous game now as the pressure now on them. But Inox thrives in the pressure, finds the kill on the Casblood there. And that's going to open up the B side of the map for Big Frames should they want to take advantage of it. But I will say Big Frames have completely left the spike behind here, so they might want to do this one by kills rather than by plants. Diamond gets killed there by Koala Noob, and that's going to open the door here for Big Frames to move freely about the map, but I may have spoken too soon. As Electric gets the revenge onto Inox there. 12 PK feels the walls closing in around him. Doesn't matter, finds the kill onto Koala Noob. Nerfed will find the trade, and then for Big Frames in a round that is so crucial for them, they've given away quite a few more kills than they would have liked to.
Yes. Look at that. Electric with a beautiful flank. I mean, these ciphers have gotten so fantastic at these beautiful flanks. I mean, it's ridiculous. SVL, excuse me, sends in the flashpoint, gets a ton of damage, sends in the fault line to deny the spike, but not just yet. He is really playing his time here. That's exactly what he needs to do. Play the time as much as possible, get in, get that last kill, and there it is. That's another round under the belt of Big Frames.
Yeah, absolutely. Big Frames with a big response there to follow up after dropping that first round there. Shown there unfazed here by Dog Team Club Org. So Dog Team Club Org with this full buy look to take the fight back to Big Frames, and we're taking a look here at the buy from Dog Team Club Org. We see the Odin going over to Casblood there, certainly going to set himself up onto B side, and almost as if Big Frames are ready for it, they send almost everyone on over to the A side. They're not wanting to deal with that Odin, don't want to take it face on there. Diamond, once again is the victim of a rather brutal shock dart coming out from cryocells. Big damage early on there for cryocells. And that's going to put a little bit of a dent in the armor here of Dog Team Club Org.
But look at this Yum 07 in a perfect position. But it looks like Koala Noob was on to his antics this time. Not going to send any fire out into the world this time. There, Yum 07, or Yum 07, excuse me.
Some people call him Yum 07. Some people call him Yum 07. All I know is he's playing Phoenix. So Big Frames find themselves an opportunity there on Catwalk, but look at 12 PK, or 12 pack rather, with this up, finds a free snipe onto Inox. Inox walks right into the clutches of 12 pack there, or excuse me, 12 PK there, finds the snipe, able to back away, will get knocked up by the Rolling Thunder. I don't think Big Frames will be able to capitalize. Oh, but I was completely wrong. Nerf gets the double kill, takes down Kazblood, eliminates the threat of the Odin, and now this is a 4v2 for Big Frames to try and cement their lead as the third time in this match, Diamond takes a massive shock dart to the face. Cryocells has found like 200 points of damage on just this guy in just this match, and that's going to deliver a third round in a row to the defending champions, Big Frames.
Absolutely. And even if Electric was able to survive that onslaught from the two front members of Big Frames, Koala Noob was on his way through the flank, ready to take him out from behind. But no, Big Frames a little bit too buff here, and it's a little bit of a trouble for Dog Team Club Org to really come online up against this pretty gnarly roster in Big Frames.
Yeah, Koala Noob showing exactly why they were MVP of Big Frames' previous match there. Already leading the way 4 rounds in here. Nerfed trying to play the catch-up game on the scoreboard, finds the kill onto Diamond. Omen on Omen there. Koala Noob pushes forward with the most confidence, finds the kill onto Electric, and once again Dog Team Club Org in an absolutely terrible position here. Kazblood, the lone doggy remaining, tries to find the shot onto Koala Noob, but Koala Noob wins out in the end, once again putting together a MVP performance here in Game 1 of the Grand Finals.
It seems like Big Frames are definitely, they see the prize. They see the 2 weeks in a row, and they want it. And obviously, they are working hard to get it. Koala Noob is up 10-3 with 2 assists. I mean, as a jet op, or he hasn't really even been opping. He's been going in with the rifle and getting some work done. Absolutely. That seems kind of like a, that camera angle is pretty silly right there. He's able to see people even before the round starts. So that's kind of a goofy little camera angle. But, doesn't really work out. Actually, it does work out in his favor. Excuse me. 2 members of Big Frames are now down. It is a 5v3.
Yeah, Kazblood once again committing to the Omen is rewarded. Finds that early kill for Dog Team Club Org, and it's all coming up Dog Team Club Org here as they find the opening 3 kills to this round. Inox tries to find a way in, but it's going to be all Dog Team Club Org here in the end. They get themselves back in it, get themselves a second round in this half, and more than that, they've got 4 ultimates in the pocket for the 7th round.
Man, on both teams too. This is going to be a very interesting, explosive round. I have a feeling we've got the jet knives on Koala Noob. Don't have the knives just yet on 12PK, but he is leading the charge for his team. 6-6 with 1 assist. But man, this is looking really good for Big Frames at the moment. But I mean, 12PK definitely has a chance to bring it back here.
Here comes the Hunter's Fury raining out from, I believe, from Kazblood rather.
Yeah.
Doesn't find any damage there.
Definitely fishing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Fishing with the Hunter's Fury there. A Fisher's Fury rather than a Hunter's Fury.
Yes.
Not finding any big bass here today. See if Cryocells can make that work a bit better than Kazblood. Big Frames still with 4 ultimates available. Dog Team Club Org down to 3. But Big Frames have taken some early damage. Here they go on the push.
Whoa!
Electric delivers some big damage, delivers some big kills. Electric almost comes up big for the 4K. Inox finally puts a stop to all that, but it may be too little too late for the side of Big Frames. They are 2 kills away from delivering a 3rd round. Make it 1 kill away from delivering a 3rd round here to Dog Team Club Org, and they do exactly that. Dog Team Club Org not out of it just yet, crawling their way back into this first half.
Diamond definitely showing off that the run and gun is definitely a strat here on Valorant currently. I mean, he's got the Phantom in hand, and he was full running when he was able to take down. Was that Inox? Correct? Am I correct? That was Inox there at the end?
Correct.
Yes, and I mean, he only had 30 HP left over, but still, the run and gun was perfect in that situation to keep Diamond alive and give him another beautiful kill.
Big Frames not falling for this trick twice. They won't be taking any damage through the wall from Kazblood there. though he sends out many, many bullets. It's going to be Electric actually finding that opening kill there through mid. And 12 PK follows up with a big kill onto Inox. And so early on in this 8th round, Big Frames already find themselves in a 3v5 with only one ultimate available. This will be a tricky round for them to try and pull out here. See how they go about doing exactly that. Koalanoob has got himself a fair bit of territory here mid, but the walls may be closing in. Oh, but an excellent flash coming out from SVL delivers a free kill onto Koalanoob off the back of the dash, and that's going to be a door that Big Frames want to walk through now as they try to work their way over towards B side, but they understand Dog Team Club Org quick on the rotate, especially with that teleport. Big Frames are going to have to consider other options if they don't want to run straight into a wall.
And the wall that they will be running into is 12 PK's 12 pack. I don't know. That was a joke that I was trying to work on, but it just didn't work. But here it is. 12 PK is going to get a headshot onto Koalanoob as I absolutely butcher that joke. But Carousels comes in and gets the trade. But here it comes. This is the site currently. Oh my goodness, that Molotov was almost perfect on top of the spike plant. But no, it was just a little too late. But there it is.
Wow.
Dog Team Club Org denies Big Frames another round.
It looked very promising there for Big Frames after evening the score into a 3v3, but Dog Team Club Org completely undeterred there. Gave up the kills early on, but still able to snatch that retake. And so Big Frames, they started out really strong, putting together a 4-round streak for themselves, but they risk giving a 4-round streak right back to Dog Team Club Org.
I mean, that's kind of been the story of the Valorant Sunday Showdown today. It's like, it's not one round, one round, one round. It's 3 rounds, and then 4 rounds, and then 3 rounds.
Yeah,
it's
very
been kind of
streaky.
crazy. Oh, yeah. And it's definitely a game of wits, really.
Certainly so. See who the wittiest of them all is as we get into the later stages of this first half here. Dog Team Club Org not being overly aggressive with their setups here, only letting 12 PK inch his way forward over towards that catwalk area. Meanwhile, the remaining members of Dog Team Club Org sitting back on their hands for now. Electric sending out some op shots there through the wall, trying to find a cheeky shot. But on the side of Big Frames, not wanting to reveal anything as we get under a minute remaining here in this round. Big Frames set up for this A execute as the clock ticks down, but Dog Team Club Org are in a prime position to retake as the Hunter's Fury ringing out from Cryocells, trying to find some damage, trying to find some intel. Won't be able to do so this time around, but Koalanoob doesn't need it. Takes the head off a Diamond, but 12 PK finds the revenge onto Inox. This is going to stunt the push from Big Frames, but not by much, as Koalanoob and Nerfed combined for 2 massive kills there for Big Frames. This may be the round. Big Frames needed to stop this trickling of rounds on over to Dog Team Club Org. Casblood finds massive damage with the Odin. Doesn't know exactly how successful he really was. Trying to find a finisher there. Oh,
there
and
it
he
is.
does! With the shock dart landing at Nerf's feet. That's a free kill going on over to Casblood. And now here comes the retake. Oh, but SVL ready for it. Takes out 12 PK. And that's going to be Casblood just scurrying away with his tail between his legs, just trying to keep that Odin alive for now. Oh, and maybe a little too risky was Casblood as he runs right into the waiting arms of SVL. And Big Frames, they let Dog Team Club Org tie it up, but that's all they let in as they regain the lead.
I mean, it seems like Dog Team are doing a really fantastic job of denying some of the regular plays that Big Frames have been known for doing here on Ascent.
Yes.
But, I mean, Big Frames are adapting to every single push that Dog Team are kind of throwing at them. So, I mean, it is like these really streaky wins from both of these teams. But Big Frames, I could see the adaptation coming. Casblood here again with the Odin, spending a lot of money, not getting a lot out of it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, gosh.
The flashpoint.
12 PK does find that opening kill there, but Koalanoob with the immediate response on the opposite side of the map there. And yeah, the investment from Casblood there is a bit puzzling. It's a bit puzzling because it is so effective when it all comes together, But Big Frames are a bit smarter than that. They're not going to run into the barrel of an Odin every time. And so when Dog Team Club Org are left in these retake positions and Kazblood is one of the few remaining members, it's so difficult to peek around any sort of corner, be any sort of aggressive with that Odin. So we'll see how it plays out for them this time around as Kazblood, it looks like he's going to be forced to rotate once again as Big Frames send on the execute onto A site. Cryocells will be able to get that spike plant down. We get ourselves into this 4v4 retake situation. Spike is down. Dog Team Club Org a bit cluttered into the CT side now. Have to try and work their way through. What Big Frames don't know, though, is Nerfed completely looking the wrong way mid there. Could get taken out by Yum07. Oh, but the box saves Nerfed for now, but Nerfed is completely useless to Big Frames right now as here comes the retake. Dog Team Club Org trying to find an opening, but it's going to be Koala Noob finding the opening kill on the 12 PK. Nerfed follows up with a big kill onto Yum. Kazblood finds the revenge onto Inox with the shock dart, but that may be all that they wrote for this one. Nerfed closes it out, gets the triple kill. And while Nerfed was playing so gutsy towards mid, it all pays off in the end, and Big Frames with their largest lead of the game so far.
I mean, you were saying that Nerfed was almost like...
I thought he was dead. I thought Nerfed was dead to rights because what I thought was going to happen is with his back turn, he would eventually realize that the push is coming from the CT side. I thought he was going to turn around to address that right as Yum came right around the corner, but the timing pays off in spades for Nerfed. Dog Team Club Org, they got some big rounds together, but they need to find some more consistency as Big Frames are all but set to try and secure their lead moving into the second half here as we start to close up the first. Kazblood once again going with the Odin, but it's going to be Inox finding the opening kill onto 12 PK once more. So Dog Team Club Org off on the wrong foot here for this 11th round. Big Frames, their eyes are on A side once more. But they have nothing to worry about right now. They can kind of play their game. It's Dog Team Club Org that are a bit scrambled to try and find where these leaks in the ship are coming from.
Yeah, and I feel like the leak in the ship is about how much money that they're dumping into all these Odins.
Yeah.
That's a ton of econ that they're just dumping into that and not getting as much use out of it as they probably hoped in the moment.
Yeah.
Big Frames definitely working around that, winning a lot of rounds here. The Rolling Thunder comes out, and the commitment onto the B side is happening. Kazblood, there it is. There's that kill, and there's another one. It's coming back in spades, but no, SVL puts a stop to the reign of terror there. Yum07 is still alive, takes out Inox in a headshot, and tries to heal himself up as much as possible with that Molotov.
We get shown exactly why Dog Team Club Org wants to make that investment into their Kazblood's Odin purchases there. It pays off really big for them, gets them in an opportune 3v2 position, but they still got to make it stick. They still got to take care of Cryocells, and Cryocells takes down Electric, but SVL with this up. Oh goodness, gets caught out by Diamond, and that leaves Cryocells in the 1v2, but make it a 1v1 because Cryocells is just that clutch, but he doesn't know that the defuse is coming through. The time plays right into Diamond's hands. Diamond's ever the sneaky spy sneaks out the defuse right under Cryocells' nose, and so that is going to be a round going over to Dog Team Club Org, an important round to give them a chance to get themselves onto level footing as we have one more round before we move into the second half here in Game 1 of the Grand Finals.
Wow. What a lucky hold on that. I mean, like the stick onto the spike. There was no way, there's no reason that he should have won on that because I could see where the thinking was coming from. I mean, he thought that after his first shock dart, he was actually going to like come out after him, but no, he just stuck it the whole time.
And Kazblood there gets the opening kill with the Hunter's Fury, and Electric gets the kill onto Inox as Inox tries to push forward out onto A site there. Here comes Big Frame surging forward nonetheless. SVL trades a kill there onto Diamond for Cryocells. Big Frames in a 2v4, make it a 1v4. SVL with 0 HP remaining as Electric quickly wraps up a triple kill, and that's going to be Dog Team Club Org taking 2 in a row to close out the first half.
There it is, Dog Team Club Org really coming back, coming swinging. I mean, they're not stopping. They're not They're going to play their best to deny this 2 in a row for Big Frames, and I'm here for it. I love it. So we're going to see how good they are on this attacker side and how good Big Frames are on the defender side. Because, I mean, we've seen them do very swell on both sides. So I'm really excited to see what happens here.
I would definitely call Ascent Big Frames' best map. But on the flip side of that, if Dog Team Club Org are able to take a dub here, that does not bode well for Big Frames here for the rest of the series. And so Big Frames with a lot of pressure on their shoulders, having a tough time getting some of their teammates going kill-wise. They need to step it up here on this attacking side now. Or excuse me, on this defending side, rather.
Yeah, absolutely. If they want that 2 in a row, they're going to have to do some work, and they're going to have to put a stop to Electric because he is absolutely zapping the competition out of this world, really.
Turret destroyed.
Here comes the push from Dog Team Club Org out onto A site. Inox is there to greet him, finds the damage, won't find the kill just yet. But here comes SVL pushing out onto site. SVL will find the kills, finds 2 early on, so close to 3, and SVL wraps it up as Koala Noob gets that kill onto Kazblood, leaving just Yum remaining in Garden here. Oh, finds a big dink, finds a big kill onto Koala Noob. He's got to find 3 more than that in less than a minute. I think Yum is a bit weary of pushing forward there.
Yeah, absolutely. In a 1v3 situation, they have the spike, and they are completely holding down on it. I mean, they have a good, he has a good shot here to do some work, at least on SVL, but no, SVL is
30
here
seconds
and waiting.
Oh, Yum passes up a ghost there. Don't know if he saw it. Did have full HP when this began. Has a decent kit of utility as well. But this is just such a tough position to try and get anything done from, and Inox will win out in the end. Big Frames dropped 2 in a row, but they snatch one right back to start off the second half.
Yes, they do. Big Frames. I mean, one thing that we said last week, I'm pretty sure it was Big Frames that lost almost every single pistol round last week. And they've
Literally,
been picking up their pistol rounds this week. I feel like they've won probably 80 to 90% of their pistol rounds this week, and that's really nice to see. It's really good to see people actually work on the stuff that they have trouble with, and we see the progression throughout each week.
Yeah, I think through 6 pistol rounds in 3 games last week, Big Frames only took 1 of those.
Yeah.
So it was certainly a struggle for the side of Big Frames. They've definitely picked up the proficiency there, and it shows now as they're able to press this advantage here in the second round. Cryocells gets the double kill, and Dog Team Club Org now in a bit of disarray. As their members are split apart as Big Frames looks to drive a wedge between them. Nerf finds the damage. Koala Noob finds the kill as SVL takes out Diamond on the backside, leaving just 12 PK remaining with a Sheriff and a Dream. Oh, a cheeky little headshot onto Koala Noob, but it's going to be Cryocells picking up the triple kill, picking up the dub, and Big Frames start out really well in this second half.
Yeah, it's looking really nice, but now Dog Team Club Org have some guns in their hand. Oh, it looked like they were going to pick up a Marshall there for a second. That
I was cheering for it.
Yeah.
I really was.
Nope.
Kazblood picking up the Odin? What is this? You are on attack, good sir. that cheese is reserved for defenders only. Oh my gosh, is Kazblood going to go for this wallbang on Cryocells? He would be the Chad Sova if he did that. That is the ultimate Chad Sova move. Koala Noob playing the Chad jet roll, takes out Diamond, gets traded out by Electric, but Nerf finds the revenge onto Kazblood. No Odin rather today for Dog Team Club Org. No Omen, no Odin.
Woohoo! That's pretty crazy.
This is so bad, actually, for Dog Team Club Org's first full buy of the second half. Already in a 3v4, they need to find a kill. They need to catch Big Frames slipping, but Big Frames, rarely do they slip. The only hope is going to be this flank coming out from Dog Team Club Org. An Electric takes out Cryocells. Cryocells caught looking the wrong way, and that's going to let Dog Team Club Org reform their attack here. They were so scattered. 12 PK there was on the backside closing in, and Electric helps them in. Oh, and 12 PK capitalizes, takes down Nerf. I said they're going to have to be clever to pull this one out in that 4v3, and we now are in a 3v2. Dog Team Club Org have played this one well after that drastic start to this round. SVL trying to find some damage, but takes the damage himself. And oh no,
30
the
seconds
flank
left.
coming out from Yum is going to be so detrimental to SVL here. Inox with the flank of the flank takes down Yum, and that's going to help SVL breathe a sigh of relief for now, but he's only got 8 HP remaining in this retake position. Dog Team Club Org looking rather healthy, but Inox finds a way in, takes down 12 PK, leaving just Electric remaining. And here comes the pinch from Big Frames. Electric looking to take on Inox first. Electric takes down Inox for the triple kill, but he's only got 4 HP remaining, half of what SVL has, and SVL takes it away. SVL clutches it out with the 1v1, and that's going to be Big Frames staying undefeated in the second half.
Looking good for Big Frames. I mean, I feel like the only thing that's really stopping Big Frames from running away with this match is Electric. Electric is a crazy player doing some absolute work on Big Frames. And I mean, some of his like pushes, Electric can turn a flash in a millisecond, which is absolutely insane and definitely intrinsic of a lot of hours playing Valorant.
Yeah. And that's why we saw some Phoenixes as well. Yeah. I fail to remember who it is, of course, in the moment, but we've seen some Phoenixes with these really low flashes, with these really low curveballs, and they're really, really hard to turn away from. So we'll see if that plays out here. But what is playing out is SVL opening up the action, takes down Yum. For Big Frames as Dog Team Club Org spill out onto B site. 12 PK with the Blade Storm. Oh, whips the Blade Storm, and that's going to cost him dearly as SVL picks up his second kill of the round. Here comes the retake from Big Frames. The Cryocells surges forward with the confidence of a madman. Takes down Electric, and that's going to only leave 2 doggies remaining for Dog Team Club Org. Diamond trying to do what he can, but Cryocells takes his head off. Now just Kazblood on the backside, powerless to stop this defuse. Powerless to stop Koala Noob, and Big Frames make it 4 in a row here in the second half.
And they're doing it in a really big way. Obviously, defender side is probably their strong suit here. I mean, we've seen them pull some pretty crazy strats down mid. We see the flashpoint going through the doors to B main, and they just like dash in and kill a bunch of people. But man, Dog Team Club Org are having a hard time on attack.
Yeah, I mean, we know Big Frames, not only is this one of their most proficient maps, but this is also one of the maps that they have really concrete game plans for both sides. And it is so tricky to try and get them off of that game plan. And so far, Dog Team Club Org have been unable to do so, and Big Frames have just been allowed to play their game here on defense. So Dog Team Club Org need to find a bit of a spark, and that could be in the form of this Hunter's Fury, and Kazblood will snipe down SVL as Electric gets the kill onto Nerfed. That's exactly what Dog Team Club Org need to get the action started now in a 5v3. Here comes the response. Hunter's Fury from Cryocells won't be able to find any damage. In fact, finds the business end of a bullet. Diamond takes him down, and Big Frames, they stayed undefeated in the second half, but that looks to come to a close here in round number 17. Inox will try to even the score a bit, gets that kill into Yum, but Koala Noob walking right into the face of danger. Kazblood takes him out, and that's going to leave Inox in a rather desperate 1v4. I think Inox, he's a good player, but this is an unreachable task.
Man, those double trips are just too darn good. You think there's only one, you shoot it, and then there's another one right next to it. So a little tough there. Electric definitely doing a lot of work for his team. But man, I really like that. I really like that little ledge that you can hold on to in the boxes in mid that Nerfed was holding on earlier, because Kazblood used the same exact thing, and he got a pick out of it. Yeah,
it's a really, really tricky position to try and play around, and don't these guys know it and taking full advantage of it. We saw it pay off really well for Nerfed early on in the first half, and now we see Kazblood using it to similar effect. See how that comes into play for the rest of this half here, as we have already surged through 17 rounds of action here, now into the 18th. Inox, the lone defender here on A. He's got nerfed for a bit of help on the side here, and Inox trying to capitalize as nerf draws a bit of attention. The door will close, and Inox shuts the door on Yum, but Kazblood finds the revenge here. Big Frames in a 3v4 as Spike goes down. SVL desperate to try and find a kill here, but Dog Team Club Org will not reveal themselves so soon. Cryocells sneaking in through heaven, trying to make the most, trying to gather the intel for his team. And here comes the execute. Here comes SVL, gets taken out by Electric off the back of that flash, and now only 2 defenders remaining. Koala Noob forced to back away as Cryocells takes damage through the wall, and that's going to be Big Frames just trying to stay alive. As Dog Team Club Org get on the board here in the second half.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Koala Noob, so scared now. He's got to run away for dear life, but the walls are closing in. Here comes Dog Team Club Org. Koala Noob can't convert the flick, will find the classic headshot, but won't find a kill. Kazblood secures it for the attackers, and Dog Team Club Org, they were in danger of letting this one slip away, but they've put 2 very competent rounds in a row.
That's exactly what they needed. Dog Team Club Org, I mean, they probably, their ears were burning a little bit. They could feel us talking about them, knowing that those 4 rounds at the beginning of this half were looking really bad on them, but now they're coming back in a big way. And once again, Electric is just on top of it all. These flanks from this Cypher are absolutely demolishing Big Frames pushes. It's huge, or yeah, excuse me, Big Frames pushes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the retake is a difficult thing for Big Frames to handle here, especially in these last 2 rounds, and Koala Noob gets taken out by Electric. The Blade Storm goes to waste. Here comes SVL, try to find a bit of a revenge, but Electric too quick to turn away, or too quick and turns away from the flash with expert timing. Leaves Big Frames in a 2v5 here on this eco round. Inox just trying to find a bit of consolation kills, won't be able to do so. Gets taken out by 12 PK, leaving Cryocells left with just a frenzy to his name. Now Dog Team Club Org very much on their way to getting themselves within 1 round of Big Frames, and they do exactly that as Electric wraps up the triple kill. Electric has had a massive performance here in Game 1.
It's pretty ridiculous to see. Once again, those Sentinels, if they're on top of it all, that's a really scary team to be fighting up against.
Yeah, you don't need a Reyna to frag out, you know? You don't need a duelist. You just need that little bit of extra info, and you give it to a player like Electric, and it is so powerful. Electric having a standout performance. I definitely am taking a look at the other side of the scoreboard. Koala Noob, no surprise there at the top for Big Frames, but check out SVL as well. 10 assists to go along with his 17 kills. That is a massive stat line here, 20 rounds in. But Big Frames, it's not all about kills, it's all about rounds. They've got to start finding some more rounds if they want to close this one out, as Dog Team Club Org have all the momentum right now.
All I'm envisioning is, you know, those dogs when they lay down, they start like scooching forward a little bit. That's what Dog Team Club Org are doing right now. Just inching forward round by round. They know exactly someone's there. Koala Noob, my goodness, with the reflexes of a Jaguar, staying on top of it, getting those picks. And some ridiculous aim, too. And this is going to be a really hard push, but no, 12 PK is just too darn good. Gets the headshot onto Nerfed. And man, Big Frames are falling apart. It is a 4v3 in this situation. Koala Noob are starting to miss some of these shots.
SVL, though, so sneaky. Shoots Diamond in the back. SVL watched one member of Dog Team Club Org walk on by him, and he's going to take 2 for the price of 1. Gets the double kill, and Big Frames get themselves an advantage after a rather rocky start to this 20th round, but this lockdown could be so crucial for them. But 12 PK wastes no time, gets the kill into Koala Noob, but Inox finds the trade there, leaving just 1 member remaining here. Kazblood trying to clutch this out. Oh, Kazblood takes the head off the diffuser, but it's not enough. SVL gets the triple kill, gets the clutch, and ooh, that was a dicey round for Big Frames, but nonetheless, they are 2 rounds away from securing themselves the first game here of this best of 3.
I will say Dog Team have just been putting up a lot of fights. I mean, if you look at past Valorant Sunday Showdowns, it seems like it's always win by kills. And this time, 3 defuses from Big Frames had to come out from Dog Team Clubwork, so they had to fight tooth and nail to be able to get that defuse out and get those rounds under their belt.
It is a tactical shooter after all. Not just about shooting, it's about tacticking as well. That's a new verb. You can take it home with you.
Tacticking.
As Nerf takes down 12 PK there towards A long, giving Big Frames an early advantage here. Not only do they have the numbers advantage now, they have the ultimate advantage as well. The teleport ready for Nerf, the rolling thunder ready for SVL. And Big Frames, that could culminate into a very clever retake. If Dog Team Club Org don't play their cards exactly right, Cryocells shuts the door onto B side. Dog Team Club Org, they're going to have to make a little bit of noise if they want to push forward through there. But they're caught in a bit of a pickle as it is right now. They don't have a lot of options for them to try and advance their territory, try and advance their position. Electric establishes that control mid. That will see Koalanoob back off there to try and be ready for his team to move over towards the B side. Oh, Electric, you don't know how dangerous you're playing this, Koalanoob. Oh, but Koalanoob looks away at the exact wrong time. Dog Team Club Org started the execute, and that pulled the attention of Koalanoob away from Electric, giving Electric the kill, and Dog Team Club Org get themselves on level footing. Can they find the site, though? Inox stands tall, takes down Yum, but Diamond finds the trade onto Cryocells. Inox picks up the double kill. That's all he'll pick up, though. The spike, oh, time is working against them. I think he got it just in the nick of time. The spike will be planted here with less than 2 seconds remaining. Casblood and Electric combined for 2 massive kills. Electric with yet another triple kill, and that's going to be Dog Team Club Org keeping Big Frames off a game point, and Dog Team Club Org moving on to double digits.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Man, I mean, that hold from Electric going up mid, it could have been stopped by Koalanoob. I feel like he probably should have pursued that little lead. He knew someone was there. He heard the cage getting activated in that little link there, but he did not push through it. He got the smoke from behind onto CT from Dog Team Club Org, and that kind of distracted him just enough. But there it is again. The flashpoint gets pushed out, and this is a really aggressive push from Big Frames. But no, Dog Team Club Org are still coming out on top.
Yeah, this eco round is not panning out how Big Frames might have hoped it would. They do find some early damage there onto 12 PK, but a kill they won't be able to find. Inox gets taken out mid there. Nerf pushes up and finds a bit of danger lurking around the corner. Cryocells. Oh, Cryocells! Triple kill from Cryocells, gets the 3-for-1. Won't convert into a round one, but it will convert into the best heckin' shock dart I've seen in my whole heckin' life.
All you can do is laugh in a situation like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw the chat pop up, and a lot of people just put in ha-ha-has, but that was just ridiculous. A beautiful triple kill with a single shock dart. Still doesn't give him the round, but ties him up for 11-11.
Production, can I get a headphone user's warning in there?
Yeah,
I might break some eardrums with that call. I do apologize, but Cryocells too hype for me to handle. Cryocells once again on the hunt, gets nicked there by the Hunter's Fury, gets taken down to 30 HP. Dog Team Club Org have already inflicted serious wounds onto Big Frames here to start off this 23rd round. Dog Team Club Org with the spike down. They are one survived retake away from getting themselves onto game point over the reigning champions. Can they secure this round? Recon drone spots out SVL, so SVL knows the intel, knows the jig is up, sends out that fault line there, but Electric on the flank. We said he's been so strong there. He comes up big, but Koalanoob and SVL mount a response here, but the time is working against Big Frames. The HP is not looking good as they surge forward. They get mowed down. Dog Team Club Org, game point.
Wow.
Match point.
I was staring at Electric's flank that entire time. I was like, when is he going to get there? He was kind of just chilling in mid the whole time, kind of in a little hidey hole, checking his cam, looking around for other flanks himself. But man, he was just chilling there with a beautiful flank. And once again, Big Frames do not deny the flank from him. They just let it happen. And it's just too strong for them right now.
Yeah, Big Frames. The second half was so promising. They started out with a 4-round win streak to start us off here in the second half, but it's all fallen apart here in these later stages, and that may culminate to a Dog Team Club Org victory here on Ascent. Big Frames with this full buy to try and prevent that. We'll see how it pans out, but Nerfed loses out this time around. Electric catches him looking the wrong way, and that's going to make life very difficult for Big Frames. Koala Noob hiding in the smoke here, ready to go, but oh my goodness, it's all fallen apart for Big Frames. They have been absolutely eviscerated on the A site, and that is all but certain victory for Dog Team Club Org, taking Game 1 over reigning champions, Big Frames.
And apparently on their home turf too. They love themselves that Ascent map, and they're pretty darn good at it. But Dog Team Club Org are looking to really come out strong, come out swinging. That's for sure. Come out biting, really.
Absolutely.
It's no longer just bark, it's just bite now.
Absolutely. Dog Team Club Org, they are showing that not only are they all bark, they are all bite as well. Coming out swinging on map 1 up against Big Frames, taking map 1 as well, 13-11, about as close as it gets without moving on to OT. But to steal a bit of a choice plays phrase there, they looked so buff on Ascent. Dog Team Club Org looked the buffest of them all, stood tall in the face of some serious mix-ups, some serious plays there from Big Frames, but in the end it was Dog Team Club Org taking the dub.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are not going to be going into an MVP round because this is now grand finals. We're going to be taking all 3, if it goes to 3, all 3 or 2 rounds, and we're going to be adding it up, getting the average combat score and seeing who is on top of that for our HyperX MVP winner. But we're going to jump into a break before we go into Game 2. It's going to be really quick. It's going to be about a 2-minute break with some ads there just to give our team a breather, really, because that was a crazy match. Everyone's been holding their breath. So right after this break, we will see you there.
Gets a lot of damage down. Oh my goodness, Koala Noob taking down 2 on the side, taking down 3. Koala Noob is nutty.
Would take some heroics to get this done, and there's the start, finding that big headshot onto a Madian. They know where he's at. Oh, but Giza with the clutch, 1v3.
Now they're going to have to make something happen here. Kairos is here. He's going to take out 4 members and a quick ace. Oh my goodness, Kairos, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness, big 2K for him. Wow, this can actually save Swizz. I only 1 member left.
Time taking away. Vision denial comes out. Restored Rambo. Trans his focus is on Dior, but Singularity picks up the double, leaving just restored Rambo. But oh my goodness, Rambo's going wild. Can he find the 4K? Pops the knives, pops the dash, gets the 4K, gets the clutch.
1v3, but he has the full rifle. Able to grab that kill. 1v2. So, whoa, here we go. Oh my god, he clutches it out. He gets the ace.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We are just about to jump into Game 2 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown Grand Finals between Big Frames and Dog Team Club Org. Now, Dog Team Club Org were able to take down Big Frames on their home turf, basically, which was Ascent. So we're just about to jump into Game 2, which is now Dog Team's pick on Bind.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I did just get the confirmation that Ascent was Big Frame's pick, so a massive upset there coming through for the side of Dog Team Club Org. Not only did they upset the reigning champions, they did it on their turf.
Pretty crazy.
Such massive stuff there from Dog Team Club Org. They put together a brilliant performance down at a couple times, down by multiple rounds there. I think down 5-1 at one point, down 10-6 at one point, and still they stayed strong. They stayed resilient, pushed through, got the dub. We will be moving into Bind now, and as Choi said, this is Dog Team Club Org's pick. It'll be interesting to see how these teams handle agent selection on what is definitely, I would say, situationally a lot more different of a map.
Yeah, this map really favors the duelists out there. Our Razes, our Jet Ops, even Phoenix really excels on this map. Even Raze. We might actually see a lot of different duelists coming out on the field. Inox is going to go for that Killjoy again. And Koala Noob staying on the Jet Op. He has had a lot of good stuff happen today on that Jet Op. And there it is. SVL might be. There it is. Locks in on the Raze. So we are seeing some good duelists. A little bit of change out here, but not too much. But one thing I do want to say, Yum07 going off the Duelist onto the Breach.
Yeah, interesting adjustment there for Dog Team Club Org. I'm really excited to see how that how that pans out for them. It is interesting to see for Big Frames as well that everything for them stays consistent from map to map, save for SVL. SVL
Yeah.
is the X factor. He's the variable. This time the variable moving on to the Rays. Definitely excited to see some quite literally explosive plays coming out from SVL. But goodness gracious, Choice, we've seen so many showstoppers today that weren't even the same zip code as an enemy. We have seen a lion's share of whiffs today with the showstopper.
I'm really hoping that SVL can give us an actual show with that showstopper for sure. I want to see some explosions that rock us to our cores, that's for sure, and hopefully get some actual kills in this matchup. So that would be real nice. But I do have to point out there's only one duelist on the side of Dog Team Club Org, absolutely proving me wrong, apparently. Yeah, I mean, we do see the Breach on their side, so this is going to be very interesting indeed.
Hey, man, I totally agreed with you. I was like, yeah, this is a duelist-heavy map, but oh, goodness. Nerfed maybe should have picked a duelist here, maybe would have won that duel. The kills go 2 for 1, favoring Big Frames here. As Dog Team Club Org get the action started, but look at this flank from Big Frames. Oh, my goodness. Dog Team Club Org caught absolutely sleeping dogs. Let sleeping dogs lie is where I was going with that, but somewhere in my mind it got jumbled up. But what didn't get jumbled up was that stark defense from Big Frames.
Yeah, I mean, Koala Noob came out swinging with that 3-0. Absolutely. Cryocells, Inox got some, but here it is, that round 2 push on their eco. I mean, you see the Spectres, you see the full shields. We see this Judge with a full shield. SVL, though, I don't know what's going on there.
Bit of an eco round for SVL. SVL, as we know, is playing a little bit of a different game than the rest of us. Has some of his own plans in mind. The Dog Team Club Org not opting for that second round force buy. Much more of an eco here. We'll see what they can get done with it. 12 PK gets taken out by Nerf through that tiny edge there. It ended up being a wallbang, interestingly enough, because I think they were fully facing each other. Inox, though, a shock dart lands at his feet, but he is undeterred. Takes down Diamond, takes down Kazblood as Koala Noob picks up a double kill for himself onto Yum07, leaving just Electric, the MVP for Dog Team Club Org in Game 1, left to die at the hands of Koala Noob.
Whew, I'm pretty sure he was the MVP of the whole match, too. I mean, I'm pretty sure he ended up with like 28 and 13 or something like that.
Something ridiculous,
Disgusting. I have a feeling, especially on this map with the teleporters in play, that we're going to see a lot come out of Electric in this one, even more so than the last map. So definitely they're going to have to shut down this Cypher as much as possible in order to get the win for Big Frames.
I mean, goodness gracious, this is already, I mean, I don't want to read too far into it so early in the game, but this is already just the clash of titans between Koala Noob and Electric. These guys have put the pedal to the metal since we got started, and they haven't let off the gas since. Pushing forward, Koala Noob already 5-0-0, 2 rounds in. Massive stuff from Koala Noob, leading Big Frames into this 2-0 lead. Dog Team Club Org with their first full buy now. Seeing what they can find, playing it very carefully, playing it very conservatively.
Oh my goodness!
Electric, though, snaps to the head of SVL, and that's going to be a big, wide open door onto the defense of Big Frames.
I was literally thinking in my head, no way he gets this headshot. No way. And he does. That's ridiculous. Electric is very good at Valorant.
Yeah, excellent reactions there coming out from Electric. And honestly, we talk about it a lot. I hate to sound like a broken record, but situational awareness, understanding where these defenders are likely to be, fed Electric an open kill there onto SVL there. So now Dog Team Club Org in this 5v4, surge forward out onto A side, but Inox waiting in the corner. Oh, so close to finding the kill. Only finds the damage and loses out in the end to 12 PK. This is a very fortuitous round for Dog Team Club Org. Nerf can't find the kill with the judge, leaving just Koalanu try and perform some heroics. Does find the kill into Diamond, has the Blade Storm in his pocket, but there are still 4 attackers for him to work his way through.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Koalanu Noob do some pretty crazy stuff just like that, but I mean, he has got a close jet. 12 PK is right around the corner, and he does not check it completely as 12 PK takes down Koalanu.
Part of me wanted to yell out, check your corners, but part of me was also like, I would have never checked that corner. Yeah. Like, you can say check your corners all you want, but you got to know which ones to check.
Right.
And 12 PK having an absolutely excellent understanding of where Koalanoob's eyes aren't going to be. So that's going to be the first round here for Dog Team Club Org in this second game. And one thing, you know, we haven't quite touched on is the gravity of the situation here for Big Frames. They've got to pull a reverse 2-0 basically over Dog Team Club Org to stay alive in this grand finals.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and Dog Team Club are looking to put the nail in the coffin for Big Frames. They want to deny this 2 weeks in a row for them, and it's definitely showing in their gameplay. I mean, Electric definitely kind of carrying the team, but no, Koalanu puts a stop to that, and that was pretty much their top frag, and now Dog Team are on the back foot.
I don't like to play into the idea of hard carries too much, but it's gotta sting for Dog Team Club Org to see that death roll across the kill feed so early. Nerf, though, gets spotted out by Kazblood, but not for free. Kazblood pays a hefty price to find that damage onto Nerf. And Dog Team Club Org in this 4v5 as we tick down to less than 50 seconds. They've got to have an understanding of where Big Frames are set up, but I don't think they'll be ready for this position here from Cryocells. And as Dog Team Club Org set up to push out onto B, here it comes. Here comes the execute. 12 BK unstopped right now. Won't find any challenges thus far. Oh, Kazblood actually finds Cryocells. Kazblood with a flank onto that B long corridor finds the kill, and that's going to be tough for Big Frames to try and retake this site.
Yes, it is. I mean, they do have some good utility in their hands. Here comes the knives, exactly when I was talking about it. Oh, a beautiful paranoia stops Diamond and a flashpoint at the same time. SVL takes down Diamond, and this is the site for Big Frames at the moment, but this is going to be a really tough retake with 12 PK holding the close angle, and there it is. Big Frames just falling apart at the seams right now, and Inox gets another one. Is he going to be able to win the 1v3 situation?
5 HP remaining on NX and in so little time as well. I don't foresee this playing out, and definitely doesn't have any time to defuse now. Goodness gracious, 12 PK with the Galaxy Brain positioning there on the B site. The second round in a row, 12 PK goes completely undetected by Big Frames, and it pays off in a big way. Dog Team Club Org take 2 rounds in a row and now have the opportunity to really start building their bankroll.
Yes, they do. I mean, if they can continue like this, I mean, they're really putting a stop to Big Frames. I mean, Nerfed kind of bought out a little bit with that judge, but hopefully he can get something out of it through the lamps. He's been holding lamps pretty much this whole time, so they might actually read into that one pretty quickly, but we'll have to see.
What does Bump always say? There's always someone in lamps. This time around, it will be Nerfed, choosing once again to lurk with that judge in the shadows. We'll see if that pays off for Big Frames. But Dog Team Club Org have not rushed the issue here in this 5th round, playing the time, playing the careful game. They understand the pressure is now on Big Frames' shoulders, and it's gonna have to be Big Frames who take the initiative here.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to really calm their nerves, because it looks like they're kind of pushing angles, exactly what I'm talking about. They need to calm these nerves and allow Dog Team to come to them. Now Nerf pushing out a little bit. Once this cage goes down, he's going to be completely in the open to Electric's absolutely electric aim, and there it is. Nerf goes down, and this looks like it's going to be another round for Dog Team Club Org.
Electric comes up massive there, takes down Nerfed, one of the strongest members in this round for Big Frames. Had the light armor, had the judge, but Cryocells doesn't need all that to get a kill. Snipes 12 PK out of the air before getting traded out by Diamond, leaving Big Frames now in a 2v4 on this eco round here as they try and clobber together maybe some consolation kills, but Electric denying them even that much. Koalanoob with his teammates. Judge there in hand, trying to find someone from Dog Team Club Org slipping, but all he's gonna find is enemy bullets.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough thing for him. Oh my goodness. I mean, had the big brain put the Cloudburst there in front of the Recon Dart, but just not fast enough. And there it is, Electric standing there, holding the angle, gets the headshot onto Koala Noob. My goodness. What a game.
So at what point, if you're Big Frames, at what point do you start to worry? It's not at 3-2, I will say.
Yeah, totally.
This is not worrying time for Big Frames, but it did come into my mind. I was starting to think, should I be worrying for Big Frames? Should I be worrying for the reigning champions? Looking to put their mark onto history. It's going to be that much more difficult as we take a look at the bank balances here for Dog Team Club Org. They are looking rather healthy, whereas Big Frames, they are down to some of their last dollars in the pocket with this full buy. Big Frames need to capitalize here. Nerfed holding this aggressive angle towards A long.
Oof. I don't think he meant for his pink hands to go there. That was a tough situation there. Here it is, lots of utility being used. Going to push out Koala Noob from that little cubby. They had a feeling that he was there, so they're going to commit the Owl Drone to really push off the operator from that angle. But, I mean, other than that, that's kind of what Dog Team have in their back pocket at the moment until Electric gets his cam back in his hands. But he is going to be spotted out by that, so they know that there's going to be someone around here. And once again, Electric is just really good with this utility.
Yeah, Electric with the intel gathering, with the utility. Oh, but it's not going to pay off this time around. Inox plays the waiting game, takes him out as Cryocells gets the snipe, gets the Hunter's Fury kill, and that's going to be a 5-3 advantage for Big Frames as the clock is working against Dog Team Club Org. If Big Frames just survive 30 more seconds, they take this round. Here comes Dog Team Club Org to try and reestablish themselves. Looks like they, oh no, they take off the spike plant, and that may be disastrous as Cryocells takes down Casble at 12 PK, will commit to the plant, and that will let Yum07 take down SVL, but it is still a 4v2 up against the attackers, make it a 4v1.
But 12 PK is pretty darn good. But there it is, Inox puts the nail in the coffin for 12 PK, and that's going to be a tied up 3-3.
Yeah, like I said, not time for Big Frames to start worrying yet.
Enough. 3 members left alive after a big buy is pretty good.
Yes, absolutely. Big Frames will be happy with that, but what they can't be happy about is that Dog Team Club Org are going to come right back at them here in the 7th round with a massive buy to try to prevent Big Frames from putting any sort of streak together here in this first half.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, they have enough to buy for 2 more whole rounds.
Yeah.
And that's a good place for you to be until Big Frames, I mean, hopefully pops up, gets some good stuff rolling. I love this spray.
It's the best. It's literally the best spray in the game, no doubt.
100%. It's such a good spray. But here it is. Inox setting up his, oh my goodness, a really quick happening here in the C-Long. And this is going to be a big commitment, actually. They have the knives out in hand. Koala Noob is definitely holding the angle, but still, it's going to be really tough for Dog Team Club Org to handle Koala Noob with that operator in hand.
Big Frames, oh goodness, being taken to their absolute limit here in this 7th round, and it's not going to work out for Inox, but Koala Noob does spot a few pixels there from 12 PK. That intel may serve him well. Big Frames, once again, off on the back foot to start off a round, and that's going to be the Cypher hat going out for Dog Team Club Org. Big intel there for the attackers. They're going to use it to the best of their advantage. Will scout out A with that teleport quite a bit. They could have moved on over there. They decide against it for now. But check out Cryocells in this garden area. Could be so massive for him, and it is. Takes down 12 PK. That's a lot of danger eliminated for Big Frames there. Can Cryocells find more? No. Loses out to Electric, and that's going to be the door wide open for Dog Team Club Org to get set up here on
30
B site.
seconds left.
My gosh, and set up they are. There's 4 members on here, and they're really holding it tightly. There's 2 on the in market, which is perfect because they set up the spike in the perfect position to just watch it from Garden, and not even be deterred from any sort of retake from Big Frames. But still, Once again, SVL trying to get something done here. Noob is amazing with this operator, though. A quick double, but Diamond is just too good with the headshot onto SVL. But I don't know, it is just falling apart for Dog Team, and Big Frames wins out on that retake.
Noob is a master of all trades. Can get it done with the op, can get it done with the Vandal, can get it done, heck, with a classic, I'm sure. Noob 10, 4, and 0. 7 rounds into this match. Once again, popping off. Could he be the difference here for Big Frames? We wait with bated breath to find out. It's Dog Team Club Org now running out of chances for full buys here as Big Frames have been able to string 2 rounds together. Dog Team Club Org find themselves in a bit of do or die position, but I will say the economy for Big Frames not looking much healthier.
Yeah, no, not really at all. I mean, if you look at it, SVL right now is on the bottom of his team. Last round when he was playing Breach, he was on the top of his team.
Yeah.
So this is a really tough situation when you switch off onto a totally different style agent. It's definitely going to throw you off a little bit, but I have a feeling maybe on the switch, on the attack, we'll see Big Frames, or at least SVL, kind of switch up their play a little bit here. But here is the commitment onto the B site. Dilly.
In the face of the lockdown, Dog Team Club Org push forward rather foolhardily. They're going to give 2 free kills over to Dog Team, and the detainment goes down onto Electric. That's exactly who you want to detain. And Dog Team Club Org, with maybe too premature of a push, find themselves in an awkward position. Oh, and Inox was so close to taking out one member there of Dog Team Club Org, but he himself gets taken out. Dog Team Club Org, they need to continue to find these trades here, but they are running out of time.
Man, this is definitely looking really tough for them. The Rolling Thunder, they commit to it, and the rocket might come out. Are we going to see something? No! That's going to be another whiffed showstopper added to the list. But my goodness, Big Frames, they still win it out.
SVL whiffs, but luckily for Big Frames, Cryocells doesn't. Cryocells picks up the double kill in rather dramatic fashion for Big Frames. They get 3 rounds in a row. But goodness, those have not been 3 comfortable rounds for them. And I doubt this one will be either, as Dog Team Club Org have spent the last bit of their cash here to put together this buy. We'll see what comes through there for Electric. Will be able to pick up that Bulldog there. So not a completely full buy here for Dog Team Club Org. Dangerous nonetheless. See how they handle it in the face of this op here from Noob. You don't want to peek around that corner, Kazblood. And don't he know it, Kazblood escapes with his life for now.
Man, that showstopper really threw me off because I thought for sure, whoa, Inox, you're throwing me off with that headshot flick. What is going on? Looking beautiful and crispy right there.
I was not mentally prepared for that headshot. Inox catches us all by surprise there. Picks up that opening kill for the defense. Dog Team Club Org, though, have not been deterred quite yet. They still have their eyes on this B side, and here comes the execute off the back of the flashes, off the back of the paranoia. Here come the attackers. They've set themselves up rather well. They've got themselves some decent real estate onto B side. Big Frames rather unable to respond, but here comes the response. As I say it, Cryocells sends out the Hunter's Fury. Cryocells eats Yum alive with that Hunter's Fury. Won't find the kill. Finds big damage there. Here comes Diamond around the corner. Diamond gets one. Diamond gets traded out by Noob and nerfed with the follow-up onto Yum. Dog Team Club Org with the spike down with only 2. Make it 1 member remaining. Make it 0 members remaining. Big Frames take yet another round here in the first half.
Man, it seems like Big Frames are really catching on to Dog Team's pushes here. They set up, if you saw that, Inox actually set up one of the swarm grenades exactly where they've been planting the spike every single time. The only problem is Inox did not activate it, you know, in time, basically, before it was taken out. But they're really starting to catch on. If you look at their util usage, they're definitely trying to deter some of these B pushes from long, including Hookah. I mean, it's looking good for Big Frames right now.
Yeah, this is what sets apart a champion from a contender is adaptation, and Anox showing us a perfect example of exactly that with that Nano Swarm grenade placement. And just like that, we see Dog Team Club Org completely turn over to the A side, and that's going to open the door for this massive flank from Koala Noob. We'll see if it comes to fruition as Inox with the op in hand for this round, trying to throw out some shots, trying to throw out some damage, won't be successful for now as Nerfed gets spotted out by the Recon Bolt. This is going to be a tough retake here for Big Frames, but they got Koala Noob on the flank.
Oh, and a big flank it is. He's going to get this first kill onto Kazblood, and that's perfect. That is a nice setup for Big Frames to retake this site, even in the face of imminent danger, and they got the spike down. This is just too much for Dog Team to handle. It's just Electric left alive, and there it is. A flawless round for Big Frames.
Wow, Big Frames are no fans of Dog Team Club Org. They are not trying to see a new champion enter the realm of the VSS. They are playing the role of gatekeepers, and they are playing it well here on their opponent's map pick, up 7-3 here in the first half. It is all Big Frames thus far.
Oh, wow. And it's all kind of Koala Noob, too.
Yeah.
13 and 5 with 1 assist. But I mean, come on.
I gotta throw an assist in there.
Yeah.
You gotta throw the homies a little bit for sure. Koala Noob making sure everyone gets a piece here. Big Frames looked so strong here. And this is what we know them for, is this tempered aggression playing out so well for them on Vine. See how it continues to pan out is here comes Kazblood with the Hunter's Fury. Kazblood with the snipe.
Oh, man, I thought Inarx was going to get away from that, but no, he is unable to. Koala Noob actually picks up a pick, but no, 12 PK is going to return the favor onto Nerfed. And this is just looking kind of destitute for Big Frames right now.
Yeah, Big Frames. This may just be a survival round at this point. Still, it's not the worst situation they found themselves in. They are setting up a complete retake here on these various sides, and Yum07, I don't think he spotted out Koala Noob there whatsoever. Maybe caught off guard by the shower push as the three remaining members from Big Frames inch their way forward. They're gonna have to time this one exactly right to pull it off.
Yes, they are. Oh, Yum07, there it is. 2 members quickly go down for Big Frames, and the third goes down as well. And that's going to bring Dog Team Club Org up another round.
Last round in
Dog
the
Team
half.
Club Org, we've said it before, they may stumble, but they do not fall. They stand strong in the face of adversity, even with Big Frames putting together a 4-round streak in the previous game and putting a 5-round streak together here. Dog Team Club Org still managed to stand tall, scrap some rounds together, and that's what led them to victory in Game 1. Let's see if it leads to victory here in Game 2.
Yeah, hopefully Big Frames looking to frame their second trophy of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. Lots of shots being taken back and forth here. A short. Nothing really to it there. Dog Team Club Org definitely have a little bit less of their health pool on the Jet, but they do have 3 of these ultimates. We might actually see the Rolling Thunder come out in this round, but I just don't know yet. Electric kind of caught out this time on one of his sneaky little flanks, and there it is. Inox is going to take him down. That is a huge pick for Big Frames.
Oh goodness, 12 PK may be able to find the revenge, and they do. Takes out Inox, but I will say once again, Inox with an excellent adaptation here, this time adapting to the flanks that have been coming out from Electric. Electric has been so dangerous there where people don't expect him to be, this time not paying off. Here comes the Rolling Thunder from Dog Team Club Org rolling out onto the A side. Koala Noob will be knocked up and disoriented, but oh no, Koala Noob had the vision but couldn't get the snipe, but SVL says, I gotcha, bro. Sends in the showstopper, gets the headshot onto 12 PK. Diamond will finally put an end to all that, but Diamond is the lone attacker remaining. Koala Noob takes him down. That's going to be Big Frames up 8-4 as we move into the second half.
I just got to thank production in the back, or observer, for getting that beautiful showstopper rocket straight to the face. That was, oh my gosh, perfectly timed.
Had me like jumping back like it was a 3D movie. It's coming right at me.
Exactly. Have you seen those videos like coming out recently where
yeah.
someone's like you know, hitting a baseball, and they just hit it
sudden-
straight at the camera. Oh my
Every time I jump, dude. Every time. Even when I'm holding my phone and like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I still jump every time. I'm a bit of a wuss. But these guys are not wusses. These guys are big, strong Valorant players. These guys have been grinding this tournament out. We are moving into, checks watch, we are moving into the 10th hour here of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. These guys have been going all day long, and it all comes down to this. Big Frames fighting for their tournament life. Down 1 game to Dog Team Club Org. Now in this pistol round, this could be their chance to start sealing the second game for themselves. But here comes the execute from Big Frames out onto A site. It's going to be SVL who opens up the action onto 12PK. SVL opens up the action onto Casblood, but Yum07 finds the revenge as SVL finds the triple kill, and Nerfed picks up the 4th kill for Big Frames here in this round. It looked so promising for Dog Team Club Org as they were finding responses to the kills coming out from Big Frames, but they don't have an answer for SVL, who gets the spike down.
Spike planted.
But guess who's left on Dog Team Club Org? It's Electric, who has been absolutely insane in these pistol rounds, getting some ridiculous kills. But no, SVL picks up his 4th kill of the round. And that's exactly what I wanted to see from you, Sammy, for you to come alive here on the attacker side, and hopefully we're going to see it.
Yeah, Sammy needs to come alive here in the second half, and come alive he has thus far, getting himself onto double-digit kills with the aid of that 4K there. SVL played that one just right. So Big Frames now with a big opportunity, but this is a similar position we saw them in game 1. They had the edge, albeit a lesser one than this one, and they gave it away to Dog Team Club Org.
Yeah, definitely a really tough situation for them. I mean, Dog Team Club Org, this is their map pick. I mean, we might see them actually really excel here on the defender side. They have the agents to really excel, honestly. But there it is, Yum. Caught staring at the ground there. Takes a little bit of damage from Kowalinu, but is not going to ultimately go down. 12-pack holding this angle, though. Oh, no!
Oh, man, it almost paid off to protection there, perfection, rather, for 12PK, but it's going to be Kowalinu and the likes of Big Frames who win out in this 14th round here. This eco round not panning out rather to a thrifty. Diamond catches the pixel there of Kowalinu through the smoke, takes him out. Inox takes down Electric there on the backside, leaving just Diamond, and Diamond gets his head blown off by SVL, and that's going to be Big Frames onto double digits here in the second half.
Ooh, they're definitely trying to show up here and show off for sure. Big Frames looking really good on this bind map. Absolutely dominating the field at the moment. Dog Team Club Org still has a lot in their belt to be able to really put a stop to this, but it looks like Big Frames are kind of pushing the envelope on their buys. Yeah, we're seeing some switching of guns around, but Kowalinu gets that rifle. That's probably the right
yeah,
decision.
that's who I would give it to as well. No question about it. Kowalinu definitely the X factor here for Big Frames. Kowalinu wasting no time, pushing forward here, finds the trade onto Electric for SVL, but can't win out over Diamond. Diamond holds down Hookah and teleports right into the waiting arms of Cryocells, bringing us into a quick 3v3 here. Here's 12PK lurking on the backside. How did you get all the way back there, 12PK? This is not allowed. Big Frames are certainly not ready for this.
Not ready at all. Nerf gets taken down almost instantaneously with the headshot from 12PK, and the spike is now in their hands. Yum. I keep wanting to say 007 because it's just there.
Just go with it. Just do it.
Yum 007 coming in with those Bond-like moves, but no, it's 12PK with the Bond-like moves. My goodness, a stop to Big Frames' reign of terror, as Dilly likes to say, and puts another round in Dog Team's favor, really.
It's absolutely terrifying. Big Frames here, they looked so strong, but they've stumbled a bit now, dropping that full buy round over to Dog Team Club Org. They will be able to put together another full buy here, undoubtedly. But, I mean, I said earlier, when's it time to start worrying for Big Frames? Certainly not when you're up 10-5, but this is kind of what we saw last game. Dog Team Club Org are no strangers to a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely, and we love to see it here and in the Valorant Sunday Showdown. My goodness, we might actually see another one here. Dog Team Club Org, 12 PK in a fantastic spot. Look at that headshot onto Koala Noob. You love to see stuff like that. I'm in awe.
Yeah,
Shock and
Koala
awe.
Noob. Koala Noob caught completely off guard there, was not ready for that positioning coming out from 12 PK. That's going to be a free kill for the side of Dog Team Club Org, looking to further chip away at this deficit that Big Frames has been able to build up on them. Big Frames now with some questions to answer here in the 16th round, as they are all spread out across the map and they are all unable to find a way into these sites.
Extremely spread out. I was really wondering what was happening. I think they're just kind of going out scouting, looking for some info. But it looks like the commitment onto A site might be happening, and I feel like Nerfed is going to be waiting for the rotation to nope, he's gonna go through
30 seconds left.
through the teleporter, and here is the commitment. SBL is going to send it in, and another with Showstopper, but not at his fault at all. Oh my goodness, Dilly, what is going on?
Dog Team Club Org they have stood tall in the face of danger from Big Frames. Dog Team Club Org flawlessly deal with that full buy from Big Frames, and that's 2 full buys that Dog Team Club Org have squared away, and now Dog Team Club Org with massive amounts of momentum to surge forward here in the second half.
I feel like this is where you start getting a little worried.
Yeah,
for
I'm
Big
worried.
Frames.
Yeah, it wasn't when they were down earlier in the first half. It wasn't any of that. It's when you're up 10-6, and Dog Team Club Org have just been able to string together 2 rounds. And genuinely, it sounds goofy to say it like that, but I mean, just speaking from experience of watching Valorant Sunday Showdown games, so many teams drop the ball in this final stage. They are so close to wrapping up this game, but it wouldn't be the first time I've seen someone take their foot off the gas just a little too early.
Yeah, absolutely, and they can't do that. They can't afford that in this ridiculous series. I mean, there's a lot on the line here. Cryocells takes out 12 PK, and that's exactly what they needed. That's a gun in their hand, possibly. Oh my goodness, Casblood missing a ton of shots. This is really bad for Dog Team Club Org. Big Frames are on a half buy here, but the Rolling Thunder is going to come out. They're going to commit to this, but no, Diamond taking out Inox from Hookah. This is going to be huge for Big Frames.
This is a big opportunity here for Big Frames to steal away around from Dog Team Club Org, but Dog Team Club Org making it as difficult as humanly possible. The Hunter's Fury from Cryocells will find a bit of damage, will be able to find anything else, as Dog Team Club Org are looking to get the defuse started, and SBL flies right into the face of danger. Nerf finds a kill before getting taken out by Yum07, leaving just Cryocells remaining. But we gotta remember, it's Cryocells. Cryocells finds the first kill. Will he be able to find the second? Yes! Cryocells clutches it out for the triple kill. 5 HP remaining. Big Frames onto 11 rounds.
You've got to be kidding me. On a half buy? Dog Team, you can't drop around like that.
No,
oh,
sir.
Oh my goodness. I feel like if Electric just committed to that defuse, he probably would have gotten it.
Pros don't fake. We've seen it in so many clutch positions, even just today. We've seen it where the guy that sticks the defuse freaking wins. We saw it against Cryocells, literally on Ascent. Cryocells was trying to clutch out a retake, and the defuse just happened right under his nose because positioning, because timing, because pros don't fake.
Exactly, Dilly G, you said it.
I'm exasperated by these fake defuse. Just hold 4, gosh darn it, just hold 4.
Oh my gosh, those were perfectly placed. I really like that. Electric spotted out. 12 PK is too good, though. Inox trades that one out, but I don't know if Electric's going to get anything out of this. This is a huge Killjoy ultimate that might actually put a stop to everything that Dog Team Club Org have been putting together. And once again, Electric has been caught out, but no, Diamond, what are you doing, man? No, Big Frames falls apart by the hand of Diamond.
Oh, but Cryocells and Nerfed, they may still have an opportunity here as Nerfed picks up the double kill. It looked so dire for Dog Team Club Org as Diamond started to pop off on the B side, but it is Electric, the lone remaining doggy, the lone remaining doggo for Dog Team Club Org, now stuck in a 1v2 up against Nerfed, up against Cryocells, and Cryocells is fresh off a clutch. See if he can stop one now. Electric lurking on that defuse, but he doesn't get it to halfway, and I guarantee that will come back to bite him if he's able to find these kills on the big frames, but I think Electric will just go for kills here as the clock starts to tick down. Just tries to find out Nerfed, but Nerfed is ready and waiting. Big frames onto game point.
Match point.
Ooh, I mean, that's exactly what they needed, man. They needed to stop the bite from Dog Team Club Org and just make him bark a little bit, you know, kind of put him back outside. Hey, go to the backyard.
Go back to the doghouse.
Yeah, exactly. Big Frames looking good right now. They are on game point here. We might actually go to a map 3.
Yeah, definitely looks like it here, unless Dog Team Club Org can do the near impossible, mount 6 rounds in a row here to send us on into OT. But it all starts now with this 19th round. It all starts with Electric. How can he handle this? Electric handles it perfectly, gets the 1 kill. Yum falls up for a second, and that's going to be Big Frames off on the wrong foot here to start this round as Yum picks up the double kill. There goes the Cypher ult for the added intel. Is going to reveal Cryocells and Inox as Inox goes down for Yum's 3rd kill of the round. Cryocells finds the kill onto 12 BK, but oh my goodness, the walls were not only closing in around him, they were crashing in around him as Dog Team Club Org live another day here in this game too.
Yes, they do. You got kind of like that fire under their butt, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to try and pet the dog that's on the chain, you know?
There's a reason.
There is a reason. Dog Team Club Org have all of the wherewithal to do some big damage to Big Frames. So, I mean, it's going to be a really telling round. We have the showstopper, we have the teleport from Big Frames, but we also have that Rolling Thunder and that Hunter's Fury. Could be huge for Dog Team Club Org in this round.
That's what I want to see from Dog Team Club Org with this Sova breach. Is I want to see the Wombo combo of the Rolling Thunder, of the Hunter's Fury, because I really feel that is how you maximize the potential of both of those abilities as Diamond takes a fair bit of damage from those paint shells, because I don't want to see you fishing with the Hunter's Fury. I don't want to see that blind. And I don't want to see a whiffed Rolling Thunder. Oh, and we almost saw a whiffed Showstopper, but Diamond does take enough damage there, but it's going to be Kazblood finding the revenge with the Hunter's Fury onto SVL, and that puts a big dent in the plans of Big Frames.
Yes, it does, but it is still a 4v4 in this situation. Inox trying to get something done. If he can get a pick here on the A site, that is a huge, almost free site for Big Frames to push onto A.
Look at Electric forming this flank. He is the master flanker,
Jeez.
and it shows. Takes down Cryocells when he wasn't expecting it as Yum on the opposite side takes down Inox, and that's going to leave 2 members remaining for Big Frames here up against 4 of Dog Team Club Org as we have less than 30 seconds remaining here for Big Frames to try and make a play.
Oh no, this is looking real bad for Qualinoob. Wait, why isn't Electric shooting? Question mark, what is going on, Electric? What are you doing, man? You could have gotten that kill. But no, Nerfed is going to kill you instead. And here we go. This is going to be a weird retake. I mean, yeah, there it is. The Rolling Thunder is going to be committed. He gets out of that? What is going on, Dilly G? I don't know what's happening. He's sticking it. He's sticking the defuse. Oh my gosh, pros, don't fake it. Koala Noob gets taken out as well from Kazblood. Are you kidding me?
Hey, when you're right, you're right. You know, when you're right, you're right. Pros don't heckin' fake, is what I said. And that's going to be a 2nd round in a row going on over to Dog Team Club Org. And I have 2 things to say. Firstly, I didn't know what was going on there. Too many things happened too quickly for me to process. But I will say it was massively impressive there from Dog Team Club Org to put together that retake. But I'm very puzzled by, it was Electric, I believe, that had the intel on Koalanoo.
Right.
Didn't pull the trigger. I can only wonder if he was trying to stay hidden. But it didn't pay off. But I will say what does pay off is 12 PK holding that lamps angle, gets the opening kill here in this 21st round.
Oh, Yum has just been too fantastic with that flashpoint kill. SVL is actually going to win out in that Lance fight, but oh my goodness, what is going on? The kills going back and forth here. Dog Team Club Org up 3-1, but SVL has some clutch potential. He's got the paint shells in hand, but I just don't know. This crossfire is set up way too well from Dog Team Club Org.
Yeah, this is an absolute minefield for SVL to try and work his way through, and he steps on a mine right away. Diamond takes him out, and I said, when do you start to worry if you're Big Frames? We've talked about it like 4 times because if Big Frames give these next 3 rounds away to Dog Team Club Org, they are once again fighting for their tournament life here as Dog Team Club Org. If they are able to clutch out this second half, send it into OT, and win that out, that is a clean 2-0 for Dog Team Club Org over the reigning VSS champions.
Literally the reigning VSS champs because they won last week.
Quite literally. Big Frames looking for the back-to-back in their way. A bunch of doggos.
I love me some doggos.
Yeah, definitely. Get the doggos in chat, please.
Yes, please. We need some fluffy goodness in the chat here. But now they know. Ooh, that's scary.
I'm going to need some cute puppy pictures to calm down after this one. This one's got my heart racing, as I'm sure it does for these 10 players here in this grand finals. This is a big, big game for these guys, as it is a big difference between that first and second place money. No one wants to go home shortchanged. Dog Team Club Org looking to seal their victory right here. Big Frames 1 round away from sending it into game 3. Can they do it? Cryocells with the Hunter's Fury opening up. Finds big damage onto Electric, but Yum07 finds the opening kill as Koala will finish off Electric there. Yum07 though picks up the double kill there towards Lamp, and that's going to be a big problem for Big Frames, but SVL will finally be able to take him out here. Dog Team Club Org with full health bars to try and handle this retake.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful shock dart's going to come in, probably going to do some good damage here. 12 PK, trying to move in as fast as possible, trying to clear all of these angles around here. It's getting a little scary. Another showstopper from SVL comes out. This is insane, the amount of showstoppers that SVL can get. No, he whiffs it. I know exactly where he was trying to place it, but no, he whiffs it. He's got no health left, and 12 PK is looking pretty crazy right now. Diamond, is he going to be able to get this pick? Yes, he is, through the wall.
Oh my goodness, SVL dies to his teammate Shock Dart there, and that's tragedy for Big Frames. Is there enough time to defuse? I do believe there is. Yes, Dog Team Club Org get themselves onto double digits, and tragedy strikes for Big Frames. It looked so doable. Koala Noob was looking crisp, holding down the site, but SVL maybe unlucky, maybe, you know, just a bit of a miscommunication. SVL falls to his doom there at the hands of Cryocells. And that's so tricky for Big Frames here, as now you can tell the economic situation is not favorable for the side of Big Frames. But all they need is 1 round.
I know.
All they need is 1 round. Dog Team Club Org need double that just to send us into OT. But Dog Team Club Org, we said it before and I'll say it again, they are no stranger to a comeback.
No, they are not, and they are looking to do it again twice in a row. Do a clean 2-0 sweep on the reigning champions, as Dilly G said earlier. Here it is, the commitment, but no, Casblood is just too good. Electric comes out, gets 1, gets traded out by Cryocells, but this is looking really bad for Big Frames. Sending in the shock darts, probably going to get a little bit of damage onto Big Frames, but this is a 3v4 situation, and it's looking destitute for Big Frames at the moment.
Dog Team Club Org still have an ultimate available as well, and it's a big one. They've got the Rolling Thunder in the pocket. Oh, Casblood close to getting the snipe there, but Cryocells wins out in the Sova duel. And so Big Frames level themselves into a 3v3. Diamond backing off of this elbow position. Can he win out over SVL? No. SVL once again comes out on top, bringing Big Frames into a 3v2 as the spike goes down. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. Here comes Yum07. Can he find the kill? He does find the damage. Can he find the kill? No! Nerfed gets away with it, and that's going to be tricky for Dog Team Club Org to try and navigate this retake.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough. Sends in the shock
One
darts,
player
but
remaining.
SVL is just too dang good. And there it is. Big Frames
Attackers
win round 2 of the grand finals of the Week 32 Valorant Sunday Showdown.
Goodness gracious me. They made it close, did Big Frames. I said it several times, and I unfortunately gonna have to say it again. But at what point did Big Frames start to worry there?
Yeah,
And
I know.
think it was just in that round that we saw is when Big Frames really started to worry, and that's when they pulled out the clutch factor, stayed strong through that rolling thunder there, and still able to hold down the site. Nerfed did excellently well to stay alive,
Yes.
and Hookah there, a really, really big key there for Big Frames, and that's gonna be us moving on to Game 3 here. We will be moving on to Haven. And now what's so interesting about this matchup is now both teams have won on the opposite's map pick.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And map 3 is going to be on Haven. So this is going to be an untested map for us, at least, in seeing how these teams can actually react on this map particularly. I mean, we have seen Big Frames do some big stuff. We're still going to see Inox on the Killjoy, I do believe, because we saw
I'd
it
bet
last
on
time.
it. I'd bet on it.
Oh, absolutely. And that would be an easy win there, my friend.
That's free money. That's one of those bets where you like almost lose money. You make less money than you put in. Not even worth it, as the odds are very much in favor of Inox picking up the Killjoy there.
Yeah, absolutely. So after this quick little break, we are going to run into Game 3 on Haven between Big Frames and Dog Team Club Org, so don't go anywhere.
a lot of damage down. Oh my goodness, Qualinoob taking down 2 on the side, taking down 3. Qualinoob is nutty.
Would take some heroics to get this done, and there's the start, finding that big headshot onto a Median. They know where he's at. Oh, but Giza with the clutch, 1v3.
Now they're going to have to make something happen here. Kairos is here. He's going to take out 4 members and a quick ace. Oh my goodness, Kairos, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness, big 2K for him. Wow, this can actually save Swizz at only 1 member left.
Time taking away, vision denial comes out, restored Rambo. Trans his focus is on Dior, but Singularity picks up the double, leaving just restored Rambo, but oh my goodness, Rambo's going wild! Can he find the 4K? Pops the knives, pops the dash, gets the 4K, gets the clutch!
1v3, but he has the full rifle. Able to grab that kill. 1v2. So, whoa, here we go. Oh my god, he punches it out, he gets the ace!
Welcome back, everyone, to grand finals here of week number 32 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown. We are moving into game numero tres, game number 3, onto the 3-sided map. How fitting is that? We have been treated to an absolute barnstormer of a match here with Big Frames up against Dog Team Club Org. Dog Team Club Org pulled off the massive upset on Big Frames map pick, no less, in game 1, but Big Frames stole the show right back in game 2, took the dub on Bind, and now we move ourselves on to Haven.
And this is going to be a very, very telling. Oh my goodness, I called it wrong. Inox is going to be on the Cypher this time.
Holy crap, so glad we didn't bet on that. We would have lost all of our money.
I know. That's kind of very interesting, but there it is. I mean, it's going to be, we've got SVL on the breach this time, nerfed, going the Omen as usual, Qualinoob, Jet as usual, Crowcells, and Sova as usual. I mean, this is, a comp that we haven't seen from them yet.
Literally, yeah, we've literally never seen this comp, and we watched a fair bit of Big Frames play. We've never seen this combination, so I am really excited to see how this works out. And I gotta ask the question, is Inox somewhat inspired by the standout performance of Electric? Electric has been by far and away the MVP here for Dog Team Club Org, on the Cypher no less. So I wonder if Inox, you know, I'm sure he's already practiced the Cypher. I don't think he would pick up an agent that he hasn't practiced just
Right.
to, you know, show some guy up.
Just a flex.
But I do wonder if it's a bit of a response coming out. And we do see, even crazier than that is Electric moving off the Cypher for Game 3. He was Cypher for the first 2 games. And now Electric gonna show us what he can do on the Sova, as Diamond had been on the Omen, I believe.
I think
yeah,
so,
Omen
yeah.
for the first 2 games. That's gone over to Yum07 as Diamond picks up the Cypher from Electric. Kazblood drops the Sova in favor of the Reyna, and it's all kinds of agent changes here for Dog Team Club Org in an unprecedented agent change for the side of Big Frames. Who could have seen this coming?
No one. I don't think so. I mean, unless you've been following Big Frames and Dog Team Club Org for a long time, I mean, I don't think anyone really saw this coming at all. I mean, at least watching those first 2 matches, that's for sure. And here we are, jumping into the first round of Map 3. One thing I want us to watch out for, those in the chat, are the crazy flank potential from Dog Team Club Org, even Big Frames. This is a big map. 3 sites is a lot of sites to be able to flank from. So it's going to be very interesting to see who wins out on the flank game in this matchup.
Dog Team Club Org now with the response they've got to make now on the defending side here, trying to get the action started and get the action they started. They do. A Dog Team Club Org with a rather easy retake here, and Big Frames look powerless to stop the defuse, but Cryocells with the snipe, with the shock arrow, but is it enough? No. The defuse comes through for Dog Team Club Org, and that's going to be Dog Team Club Org taking the first round.
And my arms are up in a what the heck was that? I don't even know. Big Frames had a hard time going in on that one. But here we go, Dog Team Club Org. Oh, excuse me. Dog Team Club Org picked up that first round. We have the names a little bit switched there, but don't even worry about it because Dog Team Club Org picked up that first round up against Big Frames, and Big Frames were only able to take down 2 members of Dog Team. So this is going to be a really telling round. Again, we like to say that here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown just because it's true. I mean, Valorant is kind of intrinsic on like some of these pistol rounds, just like that 12 PK picks up Inox.
Yeah, Big Frames, the woes in the pistol rounds continue for Big Frames here. They drop that opening round for Dog Team Club Org. Here comes the response from Big Frames, now in a 4v5, trying to get some territory through the A short corridor. They don't see any open avenues there. They're going to have to back away for safety. Try again a different place. Koalanoob following up there. Nerfed trying to get some vision here towards mid as he picks up the spike there, but it's business as usual for the side of Dog Team Club Org. They don't feel the pressure quite yet. They don't feel the need to give anything away to Big Frames here in the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have a feeling Big Frames are kind of taking it a little bit slower than usual just because they did force buy this and they don't want to lose it. So they're sending in the Owl Drone. We're probably going to see a dark cover come out here soon. There it is. Electric takes down Nerf almost instantaneously.
30 seconds
SBL returns the favor, but this is going to be a really tough decision for Koalanoob. Does he plant or does he fight? I just don't know.
Oh man, it's so tough for Koalanoob, but that's going to make it a bit easier. Here comes the kills from Big Frames. Here comes the clutch from Koalanoob. We said the second round force buy from Big Frames. You should know it. You should expect it. And Big Frames bring the power and tie us up at 1 apiece.
Ooh, it was looking a little scary there for a second in that 1v1.
Literally, yeah.
But wow, Big Frames definitely pulls it out, and that's exactly what they needed under their belts here. So they're starting off pretty good. I mean, the next buy here isn't amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but we got some Bulldogs, some Spectres, and 1 Vandal.
I'm really interested to see how this match really plays out, and I'm most interested to see how Dog Team Club Org, how they all play new champions for this game. They've all switched off of champions that they haven't been playing for the rest of the series, they've all got to mix up their pace. They've all got to mix up how they approach these rounds. How will that play out for them? How will it play out for Diamond as he takes the double flash to the face and takes a bullet to the head? Koala Noob takes him out. Koala Noob takes out 12 PK, and Big Frames steamroll the defense here in the third round.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's exactly
enemy
what Big
remaining.
Frames needed to do. They needed to really rush in there. They know that it's going to be kind of a crappy buy for Dog Team, so they just rush in, get some headshots, win that round out in a big way, and then keep their guns for now. But this next round's going to be pretty tough for them as we're seeing a full buy on the side of Dog Team.
Yeah, pivotal round here in Game 3, and that is really the essence of it. Is this is Game 3. There are no do-overs.
Right.
There are no second chances here, and Dog Team Club Org need to make the absolute most of this full buy, this full investment into their kit. How will it work for them as 12 PK with no armor, but with the op, peeks around this corner. Oh, came close to taking out Koala Noob, but the altitude for Koala Noob too high for 12 PK to deal with. 12 PK has realigned to this box, will take the flash to the face, waits it out, and now awaits the push here from Big Frames. Oh, and 12 PK once again close to sending Big Frames into disaster.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like I need a whisper in this moment because
I don't want, yeah, I don't want to give anything away.
right? I mean, it's a really scary moment, but here it is, the collapse onto the B side. This is going to be really tough because we've got 3 members moving in from the A side, 2 possibly moving in from the C side. Inox has a lot of work on his hands here. I mean, he technically has the sight in his hands, but there's 3 members of Big Frames moving up through C-Long.
Inox will take out Electric on the B site, but that is going to be Dog Team Club Org pulling the trigger onto C, and Yum07 gets taken out. Big Frames.
They haven't checked this corner.
Oh no, Diamond! Diamond
checked it.
completely
30 seconds
left
left.
alone to just open fire onto Big Frames, bringing this into a 2v2 as the spike goes down. Big Frames back away to C long.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe they didn't check that corner. I am in awe of that. But my goodness, there it is. The Hunter's Fury comes out. Oh, he's sticking the defuse, but no. He sticks the Hunter's Fury to his face, but oh my gosh, he might actually get this.
Nope. Cryo Cells, you are an absolute madman. That was brilliant from Cryo Cells. We've seen him lose out in that situation earlier tonight, but he will not make the same mistake twice. Cryo Cells clutches it out, moves himself onto 8-2-0
Wow.
in the first 4 rounds of this game.
I mean, I feel like we've seen this from Big Frames a lot. I mean, these first 4 to 5 rounds, someone just absolutely outshines everyone else on the side of Big Frames. But then Dog Team Club Org, once they start getting their bearings, they really start coming back, clawing back. And that's going to be really interesting to watch and really fun to watch in all reality.
Yeah, Dog Team Club Org have shown they are not easily mentally shaken. You got to do a lot to get in these guys' head, and Big Frames haven't done that quite yet. Diamond pushing forward. Diamond gets a little too reckless, punished by Koala Noob here, and Dog Team Club Org on this forced buy may find themselves in a bit of a folly if they can't make this retake stick in the 5v4.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something pretty crazy in this situation because Koala Noob is an absolute monster with the operator in his hands. Inox spotted. Oh, there it is again! Koala Noob with his 3rd. Almost got the 4th, but it was stolen from Inox. And here it is, 1 member left alive, trying to just survive here. But my goodness. Oh, my goodness! Dilly! What's going on?
Why did they do that? Why did they push at the same time? The world may never know, but regardless of the economic damage, Big Frames make the damage that counts. They will get that round lead over Dog Team Club Org. And goodness, Koala Noob is so genuinely terrifying. Literally my first thought when I see that triple kill come through from Koala Noob is he makes me so scared. I would be so scared if I knew Koala Noob had an op, was on the enemy team in my game.
Yeah.
No thank you. No thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man. Okay. Back to it. Electric doing some work. once again on the side of Big Frames. It's wow, this is really quick. A 1-to-1 on both of these sides. Koala Noob, what is going on? There it is, wins out. Dilly G, what is going on?
Koala Noob is so aggressive, has no business being out on this site all on his lonesome, and it doesn't heckin' matter. He's gonna make the swap with Inox. He says, give me that up, give me that here. I'm gonna find another triple kill, I bet. Meanwhile, 12PK in the middle corridor has this Bladestorm ready to go. This could be a big deal for Big Frames, but 12PK needs to pull the trigger sooner rather than later as Big Frames get themselves set up here on A site.
Wow. Here it is. It's going to be a really tough one. SVL might actually get dropped on. There it is! Oh my gosh, Diamond! What a crazy situation there. The knives come out. Oh my goodness, 12PK with the double jump. Gets the knife shot. Oh my, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Goes up and over the hedge, does 12PK, finds the Bladestorm, almost finds two. Nerfed will put an end to that, and that's going to leave Yum07 all on his lonesome with just a classic and a dream. But maybe that's all he needs as he takes the head off of Koala Noob, pushing forward now. Oh, but pushes right into the waiting arms of SVL. And that's going to be Big Frames putting up a 2-round lead early on here in the first half.
These rounds are just making me laugh because they're just
comical.
They are. I mean, the kills that are coming out from both of these sides are just absolutely insane. And they make my mind kind of melt a little bit.
You say insane, I would say ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a bit ridiculous what's been allowed to go on here in these grand finals.
Yes.
Nonetheless, Big Frames, Dog Team Club Org combining to put on quite the show for us viewers. And we are in store for so much more. So we've got a whole game here ahead of us. Big Frames up 4-2. Start off this first half. Let's see if they can press the advantage, but it's going to be much harder to take the lead here. Yum07's put together kills like that, but Nerf will find the revenge. And that may be an open door for Big Frames to swing on through. But they think better of it this time and back away.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is definitely a weird situation to be in. I mean, Krausel's trying to get some damage. He knows someone's in that back corner. I don't think he did any damage, actually, if
not
I'm
that
looking.
I see, yeah, not that I see. It would be really nice, and I've thought about this for a while, but it would be really nice if Sova got a hit marker for the shock darts. Like some sort of indication, you know, that they've been effective.
Yeah. But what is this, Call of Duty? I don't think so.
I guess it's not tactical enough for the big brains that play Valorant. Here comes one of those big brains getting sprayed down in the back. Koala Noob gets taken out by Kazblood. 12PK follows up with a kill onto Nerf's. Cryocells following up on this Rolling Thunder here. Can't get anything done. 12PK with the double kill. Kazblood with the double kill, and that's a near flawless round for Dog Team Club Org.
Man, I really don't think they should have committed the Rolling Thunder to that. I mean, they were absolutely getting outclassed in that round, absolutely, by Dog Team. And I feel like they should have kept the Rolling Thunder for maybe the next round. But, I mean, either way, what's done is done.
A rare misstep there from SVL.
Yeah.
Gives Dog Team Club Org not only a round win, but an advantage moving into the 8th round here is now both sides putting together big full buys. Koala Noob with a lot of cash in the bank still, but the rest of his team not looking as wealthy. Big Frames really need to make the most of this round here.
And they did the exact right thing they should have. They heard the operator and hightailed it out of there.
No way, no how.
Pushing it towards B, actually. But look at this angle, Dilly G. He might actually be able to pick someone up. SVL holding that angle in a pretty weird way. But no, they're going to go off of that.
Do not challenge that. Oh, goodness. 12PK gives Big Frames a bit of luck, but that luck may soon run dry as now here comes the retake for Dog Team Club Org. As the spike goes down, we find ourselves in a 5v5. Here comes Electric. First on the Cypher, now on the Sova here for Game 3. Kazblood pops the Empress for good measure, sends out the Leer, and here it comes for Dog Team Club Org, but it's not going to work out quite yet as Nerf picks up the double kill. SVL takes down Kazblood on the flank, and now only two make it one member of Dog Team Club Org remaining. Diamond popped the ult and then died immediately. So one wasted ult gets traded for another wasted ult, and back-to-back rounds as Big Frames re-extend their lead to 2.
That's a lot of ults being used in a kind of a weird way. I mean,
I just imagine a box of, you know, the Cap'n Crunch cereal, oops, all berries, oops, all ults. I certainly wouldn't want to open that box up, but open that box, they have these two teams. The ults are spilling out across the map to little to no avail thus far. We'll see if these teams can make an adjustment here. Diamond once again getting set up in that back corridor, or back corner, rather, of C. But it's going to be Casblood gets the action started with such an aggressive push up mid onto Inox. Takes him down, and Electric and 12-pack combined for 2 more. Dog Team Cluborg so quickly turned this into a 5v1. What the heck happened?
I don't know, Dilly. They just absolutely dominated Big Frames with really ridiculous. Okay, actually, I know exactly what happened. Big Frames thought they were going to be on a save round. They had the force buy in hand, and they went absolutely ham with that force buy.
Yeah, look, Diamond and Electric without armor in that round.
Yeah.
What a gamble from Dog Team Cluborg, and it pays off in a massive way. Dog Team Cluborg, instead of going down by 3, now reduce the deficit to 1. With a big gamble, and now Big Frames with a lot of pressure on their shoulders, as this is a rather dire opportunity here. If they don't convert this round into a win, that's going to be back to eco rounds for Big Frames.
Yeah, that's going to be a really tough situation, especially with the way that Dog Team are kind of clawing their way back. Like we said earlier, 4 rounds in, someone on Big Frames is absolutely dominating the field, and then all of a sudden Dog Team just like gets a feel for it and does absolute work onto Big Frames. So this is going to be a really telling round for both of these teams.
Yeah, Dog Team Cluborg, they have just shown to be kings of the scrappy round. If the kills are getting traded back and forth, more times than not, Dog Team Cluborg find a way to find the win. It's when Big Frames gets together that complete execute, that complete game plan, that Dog Team Cluborg really struggles to stop them. But look at this. Big Frames has one member set up. Inox is completely set up on C-side there, but they aren't committing to it, and I think they want Inox to just flank here, but it may be too little too late as Casblood pushes forward completely undeterred, takes down Koala Noob, and I don't understand this play from Big Frames.
I don't understand it either, but I mean, Inox is getting some absolute work out of it, takes down Diamond, and that might actually be the C round for them.
Yeah, so that's going to trigger now the rotate and push out onto C site for Big Frames. Inox wanted to make absolutely sure they could hold it down, and SVL further secures that position, takes down Electric. Here's 12 PK on the backside, already working his way forward to see what he can find. He takes a full flash to the face, and Inox takes him down. Inox with the double kill. Can he find any more? Takes on Casblood, but Casblood wins out this time around, able to ghost away. And now Big Frames in a 3v2. They've completely backed off site. Can they make this magic happen once more? Cryocells leading out with that Hunter's Fury once more. Won't find any damage. Will just delay the defuse, but here comes SVL. Here comes Nerf. They pinch in on the remaining 2 defenders, and Big Frames survive a rather dicey 10th round.
That was pretty dicey indeed. They really needed that round to not absolutely break their banks. And they take it away with 3 members left alive, so that in itself is just huge money in their pockets comparatively to what it would have been when they were buying sheriffs if they had lost that round.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that gamble for Dog Team Cluborg completely changed the face of this match.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the picture starts to paint itself. So we are now in the closing stages of this first half here in Game 3. Casblood, with what could be such a dangerous position, but he won't be able to capitalize. SVL too quick for that. Yum07, once again had a big opportunity, but Big Frames weather the storm thus far and get themselves out onto site. 12 PK, can't do anything about it.
Wow, Big Frames are looking to really drive the nail in right now. Oh no! He got caught looking away, but no, the headshot from Inox finishes this round off, and it is 7-4. And now there is
Last
one
round in the
round left in this half, and it's looking, once again, a little dire for Dog Team.
Yeah, Dog Team with not a lot of money here in this last round of the half. It's going to be a very scrappy buy at best for Dog Team Club Org. They do have one combat ultimate available in the form of the Blade Storm, and then one utility ultimate in the form of that teleport coming out for Yum. So we'll see if they can put that to good use. But Nerfed, with that matching teleport ultimate, could find some big intel for Big Frames. See how this one plays out. Yum07 holding that off angle up top in Garage. 12 PK trying to find some kills with this Blade Storm, and find kills he does. Takes out his rival Jet, and that's exactly the start Dog Team Club Org need in this last round of the half.
Ooh, baby. Sending in the flashpoints. Yum07 holding that angle, but Nerfed holding another angle. Takes out 12 PK, and here comes the Hunter's Fury from Dog Team. Kind of fishing for anything here. It's not going to get any bites, no nibbles, no nothing.
Yeah, the Fisher's Fury whiffs once again there for the side of Dog Team Club Org. But Yum07, ooh, so close to the double kill. I think hit Nerfed in the head with one of those bullets, but that won't be enough for the kill. So Big Frames able to get themselves a 3v3 now as they establish themselves once again on C site. Very much the favored site for Big Frames in this half. Can Dog Team Club Org peel them off of it? This is their last chance to do so. Cryocells ready for the flank. Oh, ready for Casblood. Takes him out with the flick. Now Electric on the backside of the site has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is a pretty good setup for
standing.
Dog Team. Inox, though, is going to take out Electric. And wow, what a way to finish off the first half.
Yeah, Big Frames really, really needed that. I mean, we know
Switching
Dog
sides.
Team Club Org, no matter the deficit, they will be dangerous at any point. But Big Frames, you know, they haven't shown that same capability. Big Frames, once the game kind of gets away from them, that may be it for them, you know? They may not be able to mount together the fortitude you need to overcome a deficit. Dog Team Club Org, this is where they've thrived here today, and they need to thrive once more as we get started here with this second half.
This should do.
Yeah, this pistol round is definitely going to be pretty telling. I mean, whoever's eco is going to be, or econ is going to be on top here starting off this half, it's going to be... Sorry, I looked over at the wrong time, Dilly G. I'm sorry.
I was full yawn. I was full yawn. Caught me looking like a lion there, mid-roar.
Oh, that's one way to put it.
That's why I said we need a picture-in-picture caster cam so they can see our beautiful faces at all times.
Yes. That was amazing.
Dog Team Club Org with it all to do, and it just gets harder for him as Koala takes down Casblood to get us started here in the second half. Dog Team Club Org, they're a bit stifled here in A Long, and the walls are starting to close in around them.
Wait, the Wichita Wolves aren't here anymore.
I guess I can't use that metaphor when there's literally a team named the Wolves. The Wolves that represent Big Frames are on the hunt, and Nerfed gets the double kill, and Inox wraps up the round, and that's a flawless pistol round for Big Frames. And what a victory for them, not just in terms of the game, but in terms of how this team has developed. The pistol rounds were a sure weak spot for Big Frames. That is a weak spot no longer as Big Frames secure their 9th round of the game.
Yeah, 100% Dog Team have to force here.
Yeah, and they don't.
And they don't. I mean, they have been really good with their eco rounds, I will say. Their sheriff shots that I've seen from them are fantastic.
Yeah.
They're kind of scary, too, in all reality. But, like, just like that!
Whoa. Oh, my
37
goodness.
HP.
That's dangerous for Koala Noob. I'm sure he doesn't like that just as much as Inox doesn't like that. Casblood takes the head off at Inox, and this is exactly what Choice was talking about. Dog Team Club Org are always in danger of pulling a thrifty round over you.
Yeah, these sheriff shots, man, they get you pretty good. So 4 members pushing up. Oh my gosh, Nerfed is in a really bad position. Gets right-clicked in the face, but Koala Noob is on the backside covering their butts right now. And Big Frames have a really tough decision here. They are going to push out. Koala Noob gets a nice trade out. Casblood gets that beautiful heal. And this is looking kind of bad for, I don't even know who.
Big Frames, this could be a very squandered opportunity for them. This was not a round Dog Team Club Org was supposed to win. It was a complete save for them. And oh my goodness, SVL is 73 HP from giving it away. The clock ticks down. Casblood peeks around. Casblood picks up the 4K. And we said they are always in danger of a thrifty round, and they prove us exactly right.
With 1 HP left
Oh
over.
my gosh.
1 HP. Casblood.
Wow.
Doing some work for Dog Team right now, 12 and 10. I mean, like, still kind of behind Big Frames on the side of frags in general. But man, that was a perfect round for Dog Team. Kind of crushed the econ for Big Frames.
Yeah, Big Frames now in a really awkward position here. This is a round where they would have wanted a big buy, but that's simply not possible now, having dropped that thrifty to Dog Team Club Org, and Dog Team Club Org waste no time applying the pressure, forcing through here onto Seaside as Casblood gets the opening kill onto Inox. Diamond follows up, and it's all falling apart for Big Frames. SVL will find a shot and a kill onto Diamond. Will it be enough in this 2v4 with SVL on the backside? Will get a free Vandal for his troubles. See what he can make of it.
Perfect. He sends in the flashpoint to deny the Owl Drone any sort of vision. Oh no, Yum! Pops out at the right time, but no. 12 PK is going to take out SVL and give them another round. Once again, Dilly, it's looking like Dog Team are trying to really come back in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, this is where Dog Team have really, really excelled in this tournament, is when they are behind. They have just amazing mental fortitude to stay strong through these deficits that Big Frames have been able to stack up on them. And now look where that mental fortitude has led them. They've been able to cut down this deficit, and they've forced Koalanoob to make the tough call of buying an op with no armor. This is a big gamble for Big Frames. How will it pay off as Casblood once again pops the Empress here, ready to go, pushing forward, wasting no time out onto C-Site. Here comes the execute. Inox ready to go. Oh, finds a blinded Casblood. Can he find any more as he's brought down to 8 HP? Inox stays alive, and that may force Dog Team Club Org off the C site, and it does.
I don't know if they know, but Inox literally has 8 HP.
Yeah.
Kind of a scary moment to be in if you're Inox, but the slow rotation towards A is going to kind of give them a good position. But it looks like Big Frames already know that it's going to happen. 3 members stacked deep on A site.
Yeah, Big Frames able to get those smokes down to the entrance of B side, so they are pretty much certain that Dog Team Club Org don't want to mess with any of that. So that's going to force Dog Team Club Org to set their sights on the A site, and Big Frames well and ready for it. Koalanoob looking down the scope, but it's going to be Yum07 who opens up the action. Koalanoob will find the response onto Diamond. SVL brought so low through the wall here. Is going to have to back away from that heaven position. Koalanoob trying to find an angle here to stop Dog Team Club Org from spilling out onto site, but Big Frames may be powerless to stop them.
Spike planted.
Yes! I love Aftershock kills so much. They are my favorite deaths in this game. Not gonna lie.
That is demoralizing for Dog Team Club Org as they're now in a 2v3, but the health bars on Big Frames are so low, it's got to be all up to Nerfed. Nerfed gets the action started, takes down 12 PK, leaving just Electric. Once the Cypher Extraordinaire now onto the Sova. Can he clutch this out in the 2v1? Here comes the Recon Bolt. Here's the defuse coming through, gets the intel, gets the kill, but that won't be enough. Nerfed had it covered, and Nerfed wins out the round. That's going to be Big Frames onto double digits.
Whoo, there it is. Double digits indeed. They're looking to finish it off this time a lot faster than they did the last round. But, I mean, or excuse me, the last game. But Big Frames, I mean, still, Dog Team Club Org is a fantastic team like we've been harping on this entire Grand Finals. They have shown up and shown off. Doesn't even matter what's going on. They're just playing to win the lion's share of $1,000.
Yeah, Dog Team Club Org. I mean, what can we say about these guys that hasn't already been said? They have put on a massive performance here today, this Sunday, making upsets along the way. Pulled an upset there in game 1, and they find another here in game 3, down 4 rounds. As they try to work their way in across this map, but Big Frames with this tempered aggression here. Koala Noob holding a rather aggressive angle up along here. Oh, it's hard to tell sometimes with these observer wall hacks where they're going, but Koala Noob won't be able to spot out Dog Team Club Org quite yet. Is forced to back away by that camera.
Smartly pulls out the classic to take that out. And now it is 12 PK moving up mid. Getting a hold on it, but no, they don't know that there's a lot of members here. And here comes the commitment onto the site. This is going to be really tough. Sends in the fault line. SVL is blinded at the moment, but sends in his own flashpoint. Crowdcells is in the perfect position to deny the plant. Oh my goodness, kills going back and forth. It is a 3v3. Inox just pull the trigger, brother, and there it is. Gets a kill, and I don't know if Dog Team can come back from this, but it is a 2v2.
30 seconds
That's
left.
the spike down on site. Dog Team Club Org either need to get the kills or they need to get the spike, but it may be neither on the menu as Koala Noob takes down 12 PK. Koala Noob takes down Diamond. Big Frames 1 round away from sending us into match point.
Man, this has been a really fun grand finals. And chat, I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are. We are hopped up on the Red Bulls. We are going crazy for this round 3, this game 3 of the grand finals. And Dog Team Club Org are looking to give us a fireworks show with 4 ultimates available for them. This is going to be huge.
Yeah, the thing for Dog Team Club Org with the ultimates, there's no real wombo combo available for them. There's no combination of ults that can be really effective here. It's got to be a 1-by-1 kind of affair. Here they come. This Koala Noob gets the action started. Koala Noob gets the double kill, and Cryocells gets the double kill. It's all falling apart for Dog Team Club Org. Yum07, the lone doggy remaining, and that's going to be Big Frames onto match point.
Oh, and in a big, beautiful way, Big Frames has big brains.
Goodness gracious. How long you been saving that one for?
You know, it just kind of builds up in my heart, you know, and then it just kind of like erupts like a fountain.
Absolutely. I 100% understand in the way that I 0% understand. Big Frames. What I don't understand is how they have been so good here in this grand finals. They dropped game 1, but they are 1 round away from completing the reverse sweep. There is no more difficult task in the VSS than doing so, and they are 1 round away from completing the trial. Can they get it done? Inox gets sniped down by Electric. Electric found him out. SVL will find a bit of revenge here, but it's been 2 quick opening kills for Dog Team Club Org and 2 quick responses from Big Frames, but that's all SVL will be able to get, and Yum takes down Nerfed, leaving Cryocells in a 1v3. This guy is clutch, but I don't know if he is that clutch.
Spike planted.
Whew. Man, I'm still kind of recovering from me laughing earlier. Electric takes out Cryocells and brings them up 7-12. This is still pretty tough for Dog Team Club Org. I mean, their eco isn't amazing at the moment, but they have enough to full buy again. And I will say, you made me laugh right when I took a drink.
Yeah, I saw that. I felt horrible.
It came out my nose.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I did not. I will know to check now if you are mid-sip or not. Unfortunately, I caught choice plays out just as Dog Team Club Org have caught Big Frames out. Big Frames, they looked all but set to shut this one up. But Dog Team Club Org, they cannot be shut up. Dog Team Club Org will not back down. They do not give up. This team is tenacious to a T. And it will be difficult for Big Frames to try and secure this one. And 12 PK further presses the issue, takes down Koala Noob, and that's a big opening kill for Dog Team Club Org.
Oh, that was a really unfortunate teleport. He accidentally got caught up on the stairs there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, kind of a misclick, sort of. But, I mean, it is what it is. Inox in a perfect position. 1 down, 2 to go. Another one down, but no, he gets traded out by 12 PK. This is actually really huge if Big Frames actually pulls this one out. Oh my goodness, but Casblood is just too dang good. I don't know who's going to take this round away.
Goodness gracious, no one expects Casblood to be so far pushed up, and while Inox looked to breathe new life into this round for Big Frames, it may be too little too late, as now Big Frames are in a 2v3, and not just any 2v3, they are completely split across the map, and Casblood is ready to take on SVL, but SVL wins out over Casblood. An excellent peek from SVL gets the defenders into a 2v2 on this retake position. They know where SVL is at, and Electric comes around the corner. As the Rolling Thunder comes out, Electric will take down SVL, sending Nerfed into a 1v2.
Oh my goodness, this is their chance to really take this away, really. Nerfed actually kind of had a situation there where he could have, but no, Electric is just too dang good. Brings another point into their pocket, 12-8. They're just inching closer and closer and closer to overtime.
A massive performance here from Dog Team Club Org. They know when to make it count, and maybe being on match point is maybe some people would say it's too late to make it count, but Dog Team Club Org do not subscribe to that mentality. Dog Team Club Org, they will not give up, and they've been able to chain together 2 rounds in a row here, as Big Frames have been 1 round away from sealing this Grand Finals victory. And now Big Frames very much on the eco round, all but set. Oh, to give a round away to Dog Team Club Org, but Nerfed has other ideas in mind. Casblood has to pop the Empress, takes down Nerfed, and that's going to be Seasight going over to Dog Team Club Org.
And man, they have got it pretty much locked down in this situation. Big Frames had to kind of wait for their teammates to arrive. We've got 3 in the CT side and 1 in garage. No one going towards the backside, but they're still going to be watching their backside for sure. Casblood is just too dang good with those headshots. Comes around the corner, perfect swing, and it looks like Big Frames are just falling apart.
Yeah, Big Frames, there is almost no hope for them left in this round. It would take a miracle, and there are no miracles here. SVL gets taken out by Diamond, and that's going to be the 3rd round in a row going over to Dog Team Club Org. The silver linings for Big Frames is that they can put together a full buy here, not another buy, but a full buy here, and they are still just 1 round away from sweet, sweet victory.
It's pretty tough for Koala Noob. He is 100 credits off from a full shield.
Oof.
Has to get that half shield. But I mean, he does have this dangerous operator. And once again, Dilly G, you were talking about it earlier. If I knew that Koala Noob had an op on the opposite team, I would be scared.
Yeah, I would not be playing to my fullest potential, which is, you know, not saying a lot, but it is true nonetheless. Koala Noob strikes fear into his opponent's hearts, and now has his tool of destruction ready to go. And Dog Team Club Org wisely will not challenge him in that C-long corridor that may open the door for a Big Frames flank. But in the meantime, Dog Team Club Org established themselves in this mid corridor. They look like they want to make the C play here. Casblood on the flank walks right into the arms of Koala Noob. Koala Noob with a free kill here as Dog Team Club Org get the spike down. They haven't cleared out SVL. SVL in the back of sight, ready to go, ready to make some action happen. This could be the round for Big Frames.
Oh, and a full commitment. 3 members running out there. Diamond doing some absolute work, though. Oh, my goodness. Dog Team Club Org might actually clutch this one out. It is a 2v2 situation, 2v1 situation. And oh, my goodness, the Shock Dart comes out. These Shock Darts are way too good right now. And Electric clutches it out with a 3K, bringing them up to double digits on the scoreboard.
Goodness gracious, Dog Team Club Org, such immaculate play there to hold down that B site. Inox looked all but certain to secure a defuse. Electric came in at the exact right time, popped his head off, and that's going to be Dog Team Club Org not only putting together 4 rounds in a row, but they've cut down what was a 6-round deficit down to 2. And the question has been asked before, and it will be asked again. When does Big Frames start to worry? The answer is right frickin' now.
Absolutely. They are having a hard time with their econ at the moment. Inox getting aggressive, which is exactly what you need to do in a situation like this. He got in the perfect position to be able to flank them, like just beautifully have the right angle on them. But no, they're ready for it. He gets one down, gets a little bit more damage. Koalanoob is in the right position. Oh my gosh, he has to reload. He sends in the Cloudburst and is going to get out of there alive for now.
Goodness gracious, our Big Frames playing a dangerous game, and don't they know it? Koalanoob with a absolute impossible 2K sends this into a 1v1. Could this be the moment? Yum07 has teleported across the map onto C-site, but Koalanoob well aware with the Vandal in hand. Koalanoob gets the sight but can't land the shots. Could that have been the opportunity for Koalanoob to wrap this one up for his team? We will never know, as now Koalanoob needs to clutch out this 1v1. He doesn't know where he is, and that shows. Yum07 clutches it out in the 1v1, and Dog Team Club Org 1 round away from overtime. Game 3 grand finals.
Dilly G, you really know how to hype up a situation, and there it is. The hype is here. We are in full hype mode right now. Dog Team Club Org are 1 point away from tying this up and making it go to overtime.
Big Frames, I mean, goodness gracious, lucky for them, they are able to put together a full buy here to try and still secure this win. Koalanoob has the Blade Storm for good measure, but Dog Team Club Org looked near unbeatable. Cryocells, definitely an important kill there. Takes down Yum07 before Dog Team Club Org can even spot out any members of Big Frames here. And they do still have that Cypher ultimate available for Inox. A lot of intel available for Big Frames if they can get him to a body. But Diamond pushes out of mid haphazardly, and that's a free kill going over to SVL. Big Frames on match point in a 5v3.
This is a really tough situation for Dog Team. They're going to have to pull something right out of their butts, and they do. 12 PK takes out Nerfed indoors there, but Inox, oh no, brings it down to a 2v4. SVL still in this corner. Hunter's Fury comes out. Will SVL get this kill? It looks like he will. But he's going to wait. Oh no, he's going to wait for his teammates to come in.
SVL, you absolute madman, you. SVL secures the 4v1 for Big Frames. Will that be enough to secure them the win? They are up against undoubtedly the most clutch player Dog Team Club Org have to offer in the form of Electric. He's got the spike in hand as well. Electric still with some room to make a play as he waltzes on over to this open A site. This is do or die for Dog Team Club Org for Big Frames, and that's going to be the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be the victory for Big Frames, your back-to-back Valorant Sunday Showdown champions.
Let's go, Big Frames. 2 in a row. That is ridiculous. You are the second team of the Valorant Sunday Showdown's history to get 2 in a row at the Valorant Sunday Showdown. So congratulations to you, and congratulations to Dog Team Club Org for putting up a huge fight up against the reigning double champs back-to-back.
Yes, continuing to reign champions. Big Frames with, I mean, they couldn't have made it any closer than that without sending it in overtime, but Big Frames in the end, after having dropped 5 rounds in a row to the opposing side, having been on match point, still Big Frames stuck it out. They stayed strong, and in the end, won out over Dog Team Club Org. And I think really the key for Big Frames, what we wanted to see from Big Frames really showed in that final round was the tempered aggression. We want to see Big Frames pushing forward, being a little gutsy, being a little reckless. We saw when they played passive, the rounds did not always work in their favor, but when they took it to them, when they got right in the face of the enemy, you saw SVL push right up on mid and got rewarded greatly with 2 big, massive kills. Big Frames dancing across the razor, towing the line. Big Frames clutch it out in the end, and they are your week number 32 Valorant Sunday Showdown champions.
Wow, and what a crazy series it was. Who's going to be? Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
undoubtedly. I was going to say a lot of times we have a enthusiastic discussion about, ooh, who could have been the MVP? There was no question who could have been the MVP. It's all Kowalanoob on the jet with the op. Kowalanoob was the playmaker, finding multi-kills where people shouldn't have been able to find one kill. Kowalanoob did the seemingly impossible, is rewarded with that HyperX Cloud Stinger Core headset, and congratulations, Kowalanoob, well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely well deserved indeed. And now, if you have missed out on some of or any of this crazy series, you don't want to miss out on it. Definitely put in !YouTube in the chat right now, and you will be able to get a link to our direct YouTube. We will be uploading these VODs this week, so you don't want to miss it. I mean, we have all the VODs from all of our past Valorant Sunday Showdowns.
Yes.
So you don't want to miss those either. So, I mean, what a crazy series, what a crazy night.
I'm a little bit sweaty over here. I will say that. An epic finish to what has been an immaculate day here, Valorant Sunday Showdown action. We are so lucky not only to have this amazing tournament, but to have these amazing players and teams showcase their talent for our entertainment, and we are so lucky to have you at home, chat. We love you guys so much. It means the world that you share part of your Sunday here with us, and we are ever grateful, and we will be back yet again next Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, with week number 33 of the Valorant Sunday Showdown, and hopefully back with Big Frames, looking to be our first ever Valorant Sunday Showdown triple champs.
Wow, crazy. Really quick shout out to Kellis for winning our Red Bull giveaway,
Yes.
but that's pretty much going to be it for us. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. We've already got the signups up for next week, so don't forget to register your team for that. And I have been Choice Plays,
I'm Dilly G.
and we'll see you guys next week.
When I'm not with you.